And we're live, I think. It's giving me a poor internet warning.
There we go.
Says we're live.
We'll see what happens. So I may have to reboot. We got Charlie in the chat. Triple D. Brown. What's up, Brown?
Wow. See? 1, 2. We got 3 people already. We only need 7 more. 1, 2. We got 3 people already. We only need 7 more. I was going to say, that's not me.
Not me.
Yeah, Charlie in the chat. It was me. My computer's running so slow, it won't open anything.
Oh.
I did Triple D. It was shown to me afterwards. That won't it?
I've already started out with a bang. Yeah, Haley, I don't even know that Fast and Furious car, if it's all there or not.
What, you mean Dom's Charger?
It's a good
Yeah.
build.
I picked that and the Speed Champions Corvette up at a yard sale today for $30.
The funny thing is, Triple D, and I won't name the cult, somebody purposely showed me the video and made sure I saw it.
That definitely wasn't me.
No. God damn. But I think how long it would take you to build the Disney Castle, Hoosier?
I didn't build it. Erica built it.
I didn't even know you had it. I'm just on about what Miss Bricks of Fun done. She kicked it forward, and as she did, it just went for a bang, and the towers fell off it.
So, Triple D, while you're in the chat, what night are you, what night you showing up at the hotel? And that is the same hotel that everybody else is at, right?
Just to be clear, I don't want you going to a different hotel.
I was there when it happened, Triple D.
I did say to him, an anonymous person did show me the video, so I have seen. And then Lee did a follow-up today about dropping it, so... Listen.
I will accept the blame as the anonymous person.
Well, you're not anonymous anymore.
Wow.
Kind of defeats the point.
Now, you know good and well that either Solo or myself would have told you either way.
I messaged Taz earlier. We had the Swedish lady join us backstage about 2 hours after Taz went to bed. Me and Taz were sitting backstage, and I said, "Oh, drop a link." And he's like, "Okay." About an hour and a half later, Taz has gone to bed. About 2 hours later, we're all sitting in there, and yeah, bing, up she comes. So I was polite. I said hi. I said Taz is like in the land and nod and that. We spoke for 5 minutes and she left. I understand, children and that. But yeah, it was nice that she joined in, and I messaged Taz, and as soon as he got up, he's like, "Oh, cool." So,
You want to see what I'm sending, Brett, or you want to wait and be surprised?
I want to wait and be surprised. Come on.
Okay, here's one of them. That's what the one looks like. And there's the other one.
Triple D, sorry to hear that, buddy.
Oh man, heck yeah, definitely.
Oh, buddy, that's not good.
At least you know they're bringing you back. I mean, that's better than. No, Ralph, they're two different ones. In fact, here's a third one. Actually, to be fair, he already knows about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm special. I asked for special pictures that no one else has got, so it took longer. But that's because I'm special.
Like the second one better? Yeah.
Yeah, Triple D, I definitely hate to hear that. You're gonna miss out on some fun.
Well, Triple D is still coming down, just not staying at the hotel, right? Am I reading that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like.
Okay. I'll be fair. I'll tell you again, Ralph. There you go. I'll tell you both of them at the same time. See, they're different. And then I kind of showed this the other night, but not necessarily live. That is my dad's father. He served in World War II. And this is a photo of my dad's older brother who served in Vietnam.
What's that, Bubba?
What's going on, Bubba?
I need to find a photo of my mom's father, who also served in World War II, and both of them were Army Air Corps. And I went to a flea market, and they had one of the old Army Air Corps hats. So I'm going to make a shadow box and put the hat in it, and then put both of my grandfather's photos in the same box, since they were both Army Air Corps.
Nice. I like that.
I'd really like to get a hold of their medical military records, so I can buy replicas of whatever, like awards and anything that they earned and had on their uniform. But I have a feeling that their records were unfortunately lost in a fire that happened at the military records building several years ago. Probably like 30, 40, 50 years ago, something like that.
Oh, look, Bubba said he's here to buy a charger, Hoosier.
I don't know if it's complete, Bubba. I know it still has a couple of sealed bags.
Triple D, I guarantee you're not the first to say hi to Haley.
Hi.
I'd say that Brett and Hoosier did backstage before we're live. I'm a little late for that, but
yeah. I was just making sure that Haley does me the first T-shirt that says "I build faster than
Hey,
Hoosier."
my food, not yours.
was Nikki's supposed to be making me a shirt that says "Husband of a Master Builder."
There you go. I picked up some new fancy toys I was going to test out.
Did you get a Cricut?
Yeah, I bought that one last week to make vinyls for my other art projects.
You want me to get MB? She's got the full size one, and then she's got like the smaller one too.
Yeah, I picked up the small one because I was like, I was looking at it, and then I'm also thinking about printing the vinyls to make stickers like for on Lego.
She made the KTW in 1951 on my dad's locomotive.
Yeah,
Hello, Bubba.
so that's what I'm thinking of making, like street signs or something basic. So since you can measure out like to get the right dimensions and everything. But then they were talking about the Blue Bucket Brigade. And they wanted shirts made, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go get the little mini press. So I picked that up today and test out the iron on. I haven't done those yet.
She made. Let me go get it.
Watch out, Brett. He's flexing.
Listen, Hoosier, I'm gonna give you special graces tonight because your internet's bad.
I do have a question. Hey Hoosier, how much for that red train?
Which one? That one over there?
What do you mean, which one? I wasn't told there was more than one.
Oh wait, there could be.
Not anymore, there ain't.
She made this for me.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm hoping the vinyls and the iron-on stay on. So I picked up two T-shirts to test them out on and throw them to the wash and see how they do.
Oh,
Hello.
Good day from Australia. I'm not in Australia, but I've been around too long. Oh, I've been around the dud too long. Yeah, come here, please. I have to be formal.
What's up, nerd Brick?
Well,
Serious, please.
tell the master builder we need to team up to make T-shirts for people. Then
Haley got a cricket.
Yes.
Yes. MB appears there.
Yeah, we need to team up and try to. Where I was trying to make the Blue Bucket logo and T-shirts, so maybe we can get together and figure that out.
I just booked my first craft and vendor fair, so I'm all excited.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, she's been making earrings from Lego bits.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I've been dabbing in the epoxy resins and making stuff. So
I tried. It's horrible. I hate it.
yeah, the only thing because I'm working on a coffee table right now, but I'm trying to make sure I haven't made the frame box to do it. I just gotta get enough resin to do the pour.
I was proper. I said that you were making me a shirt that said husband of a master builder.
There you go.
Yeah, I actually looked up today. I went by the Dollar Tree that's near the house, and they had T-shirts. And they were the Gildan, the good name brand ones.
Yeah.
So I racked up to make shirts for my event.
Oh snap! All right, I'm gonna put that on the list because I picked up like two. I picked up 3 colors and 2 different brands to test it out. So.
Where was it? I saw. Is it Joann's? I don't know down in your area, but on their
yeah, we
weekly ad.
We have one
weekly
in this area.
They're doing the Cricut vinyl and stuff. Buy 3, get 3 free.
Dang. All right, I'm gonna.
Sometimes the Cricut brand is not that good.
I noticed with the transfer tape that sucker, man, I'm like, I had to watch a couple videos and I was able to do it, but it's like, man, that took 30 minutes for.
The Cricut brand transfer tape is the worst. Even like Facebook groups you get in and stuff, they talk about it. It's horrible.
It, like, I had to go slow and like, yeah, I was able to get it, but I was like, man, so I picked up a couple different brands today at Michael's to test out.
You know, you can just use contact paper too. I found some at the Dollar Tree, clear contact paper to transfer over onto other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna write that down. Cricket party at the hotel. Yep.
Now you're in Texas, right?
Yeah.
No. Yes. There is a place down there. If I can find the name of it, I'll let you know. There's like a huge warehouse for vinyl and iron-on stuff that a lot of people in the group that I'm in go to. That some that are even from other states go to it, but I'll find out where it's at.
Rick, Instagram, buddy.
He don't want to mess with you.
No, I sent him a message on Instagram.
Like I said, he don't want to mess with you.
Shut your mouth.
Oh,
If I'm gonna get hit, I'm gonna earn it.
that still hurt where you got the shot.
Nope. Ow. Hurts where I got hit though. I know I'm not gonna say the word that gets me hit again.
You're not going to say master builder?
I was waiting. I knew somebody was going to do it. Oh, no.
I figured since we were taking over again with the cricket stream, we'd bring in the plushies too.
Don't you see how I'm holding the Hoosier one?
Wait. You know what? Since you rearranged the room, I haven't seen Sloth.
Where did that go?
This is true. Sloth is, and you won't see Sloth because Sloth is actually sitting over here in the corner behind the castle.
Oh yeah.
Because the castle's not finished.
Where's Beaker?
Oh, hold on.
Beaker.
I guess I need to bring this for Ape all day.
He's still my favorite Muppet.
Excellent.
Did you go by? No, you didn't go by McKay's and get that, did you? I hope
No.
you still got it.
Yeah, I forgot.
That's so cool.
We there's like a used bookstore here, and somebody took some of the old Muppet Star Wars mashup figures.
Mhm.
And there's a 2-pack of Bunsen and Beaker as C-3PO and R2. Beaker is C-3PO and Bunsen is R2-D2. Then there was another one that had Animal as Boba Fett. Yeah, it was. Hold on, let me pull up the pictures.
Did you show Haley the you got done for the train?
Yeah, I
Oh.
told her that
Okay.
because she said she thought about doing stickers for Lego, and
Yeah.
she knew about the train one. So, let's see. No, I have not been down here messing with this stuff.
Hoosier, you got a rocket up your ass tonight, or what?
What?
I'm not using instructions.
He's holding up.
This is true. This is true. I tell you, the last couple of nights, I tell you, he's been like a whippersnapper.
They had Animal as Boba Fett, Link Hogthrop as Han and Carbonite, and Scooter as Lando Calrissian. They had Uncle Deadly as Emperor Palpatine, Gonzo as Darth Vader, and one of the chickens as a royal guard. Kermit the Frog as Luke Skywalker, Miss Piggy as Princess Leia. Sam the Eagle as Obi-Wan Kenobi, Gonzo as Darth Vader, and another chicken with a Stormtrooper helmet. They were all Disney Park exclusive, and they're asking like 30 and 40 bucks for them. But I mean, that's understandable.
They used to only have those during the Star Wars weekend, which they don't even have anymore.
But still, cool.
I need a pen or something.
I don't know. I have pins and then they mysteriously disappear.
Probably because you can't find them because I have your junk up here.
No, I think you need a pin, and I take them in the other room, and they just never make it back to this room.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ooh. Better not talk about that though, eh?
So we can get a few more people watching. We'll run through the slideshow with the auction items.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna ask because I'm on Insta because
Okay.
I love Jack, so it's all his fault. Has anybody seen the new Marvel Studios Infinity Saga stuff that's coming out?
Yeah.
Haley, that's her Instagram.
Nerdy by nature. Okay.
Nerdies with an IE.
What's up, Mike B?
Well,
Howdy, y'all. What's the deal with Mr. Hoosier? He's kind of blacked out tonight.
What are you talking about?
You're in a dark room, boy, because I don't see nothing.
Do you know what? The funny thing is, when I first come in, I said exactly the same thing. I was like, Hoosier? He said, yeah, buddy. I said, where are you? All I can see is black.
Yeah, you don't even have an icon or nothing. It's just black.
That's
Are you
weird.
trying to use a background or something?
No. I think your computer's broke. Everybody else sees me.
Mike, put another hamster in the cage, buddy. You'll be all right.
Lumberjack, can you see him?
You can call him John Cena since you can't see him. Get it? John Cena? You can't see him? Okay. I'm going on that one. Bye, guys.
We need a
Bye,
master
Master
builder.
Builder.
Bye, Master.
Wait a minute.
I didn't see it, Master Builder. Do it again.
Josh, you just need to wear one of those like punching dumming suits.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Josh needs a dog bite suit or something.
I hope you're still showing the auction now that someone's left.
He didn't go nowhere.
Well, you said 10 people. We nearly had 10 people till he left.
Is the picture up yet, Mike?
No.
I can see everything, Who's.
Look.
So
Yeah.
you can't see me flipping you off right now.
No. Brett, can you see him?
I can see him fine.
I'll help you, Mike. It looks like this.
Wow. I know what his finger looks like.
Am I showing up on you? Y'all seeing me on YouTube?
Yeah, you're live, buddy. I pulled you up on the phone. We're definitely live. Yeah, you're live, buddy. I pulled you up on the phone.
Yeah, but I mean, is my camera black
I
on YouTube?
can see you on YouTube. It's the rail yard, right?
Yeah.
I can see him on YouTube. I can't see him on StreamYard.
I've got him on StreamYard.
Yeah. What's up, Chris?
What's going on, Chris?
Look around now, buddy, look.
Waving hello. Uh-huh.
I sent him a 6 a.m. invite today just in case he felt chatty. Even Jeff said he can see the table with track, so
Jeff? That better, Mike?
Hey, Brett,
Nope.
person's in the chat.
I know. I just give him his own wave, Haley. Look, he's got his own wave now. That's the Chris salute.
It's awful
I can-
rude.
I can watch whatever on over there on YouTube.
About the only thing you've missed is Brett firing shots saying that Hoosier's building fast.
Well, Hoosier is building a little quicker on YouTube than he normally does on StreamYard. Maybe it's because YouTube sped up a little bit.
No, he claims he's not using instructions, and that's what's holding him back, apparently.
Oh, the whole reading thing? Yeah, Hoosier doesn't do that well.
So, Josh, answer me this: what's his excuse on 4+6?
Sticker placement, Brett. Sticker placement.
I tell you, somebody get this man the smoke quickly.
You're all going to keep on.
I better stop, otherwise I'm going to get kicked out of here.
I'm not worried about being kicked out of here. I'm worried about Hoosier not hearing my bids on Saturday.
No, I have the right to refuse all bids.
No, you don't.
Go on, Mike. Hoosier sharpened his sword. Go on.
Hold on, what do you mean I don't?
By law, a public auction has to be fair and public. If you are not using a sign-in method, you have to accept all bids that are offered.
You do know, Mike, this is called a Hoosier auction, not a public auction. Just wanted to be clear there.
I know what he said it is.
Don't mess with the auctioneer.
For me, that's all I need.
All right. I'm going to go find me something to build. Well, maybe I'll go work. Ooh, you know what? I'll work on Andrea's house because I finally got enough plates to keep working on it. Yeah. All right.
I'm going to work on nothing because. What's up, Bliss? Hello again.
Get to work, Brett.
I have been sorting my plates out today. I've done the plates drawer, so.
Trying to get on your mom's laptop and do all that.
Hey, Josh, I think your president wants to know if you're keeping minutes, buddy.
Are you keeping hours? Are you going to braid your beard?
Is it this way on purpose?
He said hashtag unacceptable. Thanks for stopping in, Andy.
I was in Bliss's before you started, Hoosier.
Oh, he was streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you text me and asked me if I fell asleep, I had just got home from work.
Dang it. Mind you, you did have a nice day for it today, buddy. I don't knock you on that one. It was blue skies and yeah.
I still had to cut freaking grass.
Yeah, but you didn't have to do it with a pair of scissors, so be grateful.
How much grass did you end up cutting?
Hell, I don't know.
You get all those trees cleaned up?
Yeah.
That was a lot of work.
So it was almost 5 straight hours on the lawnmower that cut 72 inches. So quite a bit of grass.
I will tell you though that if I had to cut with the scenery like that, I'd probably just enjoy myself.
Don't be so bad, man. It just beat you to death. It don't ride like no Cadillac, I promise you that.
No, it rides like a Bronco, I'm sure.
Chris, what are you into tonight, buddy? You gonna come in and hang out with us?
Said he's going to bed, Hoosier.
Work in the morning.
It's all right. Weekend tomorrow, Chris.
It's okay. My weekend started today.
I did too. I shouldn't say this with Josh here, but Rob, I'm gonna package your stuff up, send it out in the morning.
Hope you're ready to wait like a month.
He'll get the master builder to pack up his stuff.
I was also saying that on behalf of Willie.
Well, Willie knows that he has to wait 6 years for anything from Hoosier.
Chris said he's waiting to see this slideshow.
All right, we got 11 people. So as soon as Haley gets back, gets situated, we'll see if she wants to run through it.
Can we walk through it so we don't trip on anything? Somebody's calling Hoosier to tell him to not do it.
It's not me.
Sorry about that. What's up, Sloth?
Where's the camera? What's up, my slothrin? I'm on it, Triple D. Hang on.
Hey,
Oh, was
stop.
that?
You still can't see me, Mike?
Truth be told, I cannot see you, Hoosier. Not on the. I can see you on YouTube, but not on StreamYard.
That's weird because Brett had the same problem, and then like 3 seconds later, it It was working. When I started everything up, everything was running real sluggish. Though it still might be.
Chris said, "Don't forget to figure out the parts draft."
Hell,
I don't know what that,
Bliss Brick Studios. Oh my goodness.
Chris Triple D has fallen victim to the chip bug. So he informed us earlier that tonight is his last night of work. So he canceled his reservation. Well, he will not be there all weekend, so I doubt he's going to take part in the parts draft. We need Josh to find out from Master Builder if she's in.
Tell you what, that Reed Hope Castle wants to stay away from me because I tell you what, these wizards will whoop them ice bears right up the road. Some 10-year-old bears.
We'll have it figured out for sure by Saturday night, buddy.
I hear a little dissension in the ring.
In the words of Mortal Kombat, it would be a flawless victory, Mike.
Alrighty, get all my bricks.
Just got to be careful moving everything in here.
Chris says, I like that idea, Brett. Haley, before you start building, you want to do the slide show? We got 10 people watching.
Yeah, that's fine.
Damn, when did I get this many? Well, I only had a few.
What's up,
I
Susan?
had a few. Here we go. I think that's all of them. Yeah. No, yeah, no. Oh. What's up, Suzanne?
What's up, Z-Bricks?
We got Z as well. What's up, Z? Alright. On show. For the first time ever. Look at this, look. Exclusive. Hoosier Bricks Thursday night stream.
What is it, Brett?
Not that you're going to see it, buddy, but I'm putting all of the nights that Sloth sent me and the ones that were in the castle. I've built a ledge across the top of the castle and I'm putting them all out on display for the first time ever.
Triple D said not really 10, 2 were on the stream.
It's always funny, isn't it? You know, you bring out all the knights and that Hope Castle disappears. gonna have to go around them kids' houses and get them teddy bears back. I mean, ice bears. Love you, Reed. He's probably watching.
I usually put something in the comments real quick.
Look at that. The first line of defense.
All right. Haley has it ready. Haley, are you ready?
Yes. All right, here we go. Get this one. There's four of these all together. How fast do you want me to go through this? Just
Yeah, just a couple seconds on each one.
okay.
That's marvelous.
Let's see. We got some dots.
Yee, ducks.
Yeah, I think Captain Sparkles need these because there's sparkles in there.
Those are Hoosier dots.
We got a scary clock. Actually, pretty interesting. Never seen that before.
That's different.
Yeah.
Does Chris have one of those?
Oh, we got a train station.
Ooh.
Wow.
Train station.
Train.
Giant minifig.
Everybody needs a big fig.
You can be a big too. Oi.
See. Got some Mars sets.
Ooh. Those are pretty.
The Arctic. One with the mammoth. So all the bags are sealed. It's just the box open. Let's see. Ooh. No, there's a train.
Don't look, Brett.
Buyer pays shipping on all of them, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because you had it on the back little train back one. You had it on there, but you don't have it on the rest of them.
Oh, look. See, speak of Reed.
Well, Chris, that's because Chris made his special own pictures.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just
Reed.
tell the truth, Haley. Chris put that on there for me, Mike B.
Let's see, complete set of Looney Tunes.
Ooh, look at them.
Let's see,
More dots.
stock
Wow.
holiday pack, all in one.
Oh my! I gotta get me about 3 of them.
But are you actually going to build them, Mike B?
No way. That's cool. That model team one.
Right?
Mike B, I love you, but you're a scalper.
See, we got a camping. Oh, okay, fix that name. Not the castle, camping thing.
That looks like a trailer park house. All the trailers moving in.
I like the friends. The friends.
The one with the yellow car is real cool.
The Friends one is the only RV. The other ones are trailers.
Yeah. That there's a RV.
Reed said, I just bought a bunch of Looney Tunes today. Reed, I've been telling you.
Oh my God! I know who's gonna go after that one.
Yeah, complete set.
We know who collects the Shark Boys.
The cycle chase. So this one's all motorcycles. The world racer one, that's actually pretty cool.
I was going to say, Haley, I've never seen that before. This is the first time I've ever seen it.
Unless you buy it, you won't see it again.
Fire truck.
Mike B, have you never heard of eBay, buddy?
Yeah, I'll raise the price.
Oh, there's some knights for you. more
Knights.
orphans.
They're not real knights. They're the kind of thing that Hope Castle has in his castle.
Oh,
Hey, party.
The Dumbstrom ship. Now that is nice.
Right.
I think that next one has Chop's name all over it.
I think Chop already has one.
One, he probably has 3 or 4.
Yeah, blacksmith shop.
That's cool.
Only it said castle.
Oh, got a UCS slave one.
No box, no instructions. I gotta get it from Lego. The
All right, I
instructions.
gotta skip over the next one because that's supposed to be a surprise. So close your eyes, everybody. All right, we got a car.
Aren't those fenders like valuable?
I don't know what it is about the Speed Champions line, but everything's valuable.
Yeah, but somebody was it Brickstar? Somebody wanted those fenders, and they were like $17 a piece or something goofy.
Yeah, that one isn't 8 wide.
We got some birds.
Them birds are pretty.
Got some dual racers.
Oh my!
That's right up Bubba's alley. I think he likes the racers.
I might have to go after that one.
Let's see. Got some Spider-Man.
Ooh.
Got a poly bag.
Oh my! We need about a dozen of them.
It says, not for Mike. You have too many poly bags. Oh my god.
That will be stripped before the auction, right?
Probably not.
You have to talk to Amy. She's the boss.
Oh, if I need permission from Amy, I ain't buying nothing.
Technic. Oh, all those orange pieces. Alrighty. Series 16 complete set.
Where did Brett go?
We lost Brett.
Brett died.
Oh, yeah, Reed, I'll stick your name on it too.
I heard it being that might be Brett coming back.
Yeah, it was.
So Reed can't have that poly bag either?
No.
Sorry, guys. Connection
Oh,
dropped. And Hoosier's gone black again. So you're not the only one, might be.
This is a cool set. This is from the first wave too.
That is a really cool set. And it's a 4-digit number, so it's old.
No, that's like the first wave of the beginning of Star Wars sets. Let's see. Oh dear.
Mm,
Hearts.
It's never gonna make it to your house complete though.
Let's
No
see.
matter how Chris packages it.
Chris ain't selling that one.
So apparently, when I made the slides, I didn't realize I stuck all the trucks in the same, like back to back. Stunt truck, work trucks.
That dozer though, that's like right up Emma's alley, ain't it?
That construction truck one. It's a good one.
Oh, both of those sets are really good sets.
I like the forklift in that one. Let's see. Next, with the mayor truck and trailer.
Now is that the truck and trailer that came by itself in the box, or was that the one that was with the train?
It was with the train.
Okay.
Let's see. This is it. Next one's interesting. I never saw these before. Knights Kingdom.
I had a couple of Knights Kingdom polybags, but I didn't know that they made actual knights.
Yeah, I don't know what they were like over there. They wasn't very successful over here.
I like his shield, though.
I can't imagine they were all that successful over here either.
Agents.
That's a pretty cool truck.
I like the jet in this one.
I was going to say the jet, Haley.
Chris said Bama won't win that.
Harry Potter.
That's actually a really good set. If you'd like to see it first, I have it right here. Look, here we go. Just for your viewing pleasure.
You're missing the horse, dude.
No, I'm not, dude. Trust me. There's the horse. Look.
Next up. Cars. Dum dum dum. Tomato. Got the tub.
Yeah.
Me?
Right, there you go. Right, look. Carriage with the horse.
So do all three of those go one shot or is that individual?
Yeah, it's a lot.
What pieces are made or missing? Do we know?
Don't know. I will find out for you though. All right, next up.
Ooh.
Custom wheel bearings.
I need about another dozen of those.
I have to make four cars.
I got a guy I can call.
All right. Hope you're staying down for this one, Brett.
Oh, good. I can bid on this one because it doesn't say not for Mike.
Bubba says I want that lot, but only need the Indy car. Look at all the castle.
What do you mean, look at all the castles? The only thing you've shown.
Squirrel.
Let's see, power miners lot.
I think that's another right up Bubba's alley.
Ooh, I like whatever that piece is.
But none of those have big minor wheels, do they?
Yeah.
I've got the big minor wheels, the black ones that you're on about that are on that truck. I've got tons of them.
No. The big geared wheel that comes in power miners. None of those sets have it though.
Let's see.
That little thing in the bottom middle.
5 missing pieces. It's the rocket and the 1x2x2 trans panel.
Oh, okay. Oh my! 2 sig figs I put on my dartboard.
Oh, you put them on the couch, or you can trade them and upgrade the Hoosier one to Captain Sparkle.
I still don't have any of them, so I don't have a Captain Sparkles or a regular Hoosier or anything.
Oh, Captain
Just for the
Sparkle.
record, there is no Captain Sparkle, so get that shit out of your own hands right now.
Captain Sparkle and
Yet.
two now.
Yes,
15.
there's not
Captain
one yet.
Sparkle, 15. Yeah.
Who is B for F?
Star Wars.
I think there was a typo on that previous slide.
Again.
Yep, B
Oh.
for
Well, we all know his hand sign, so maybe that was just the first letter.
Yeah, that's it. It's bricks for finger.
No, it's bricks for finger.
Let's see. Star Wars. We got educational set.
Oh my, that's a good set right there. That's old.
That's nice.
I think that set would do real good.
Look how many trikes you get in that one. 1, 2, 3.
Haley, don't tell everyone.
Get 4
All right,
with
all
the
right.
blue in the back.
Starting bid $35.
What's up, dude, Jude?
Hey, them $1.
I don't know. What? No, I got a different one.
Does it come with duck cum?
No,
Ask.
Only if you get to shoot the dog.
and you gotta blow on all the games because they don't work otherwise.
Might be. Ain't my Sega, buddy. That's a Nintendo.
I gotta skip over the next one real fast.
Now, did they take the batteries out of that? Not like, is that not, that's good, right?
It's sealed.
Okay. I bought one of those a couple months back and somebody left batteries in it all corroded.
Hey, dude, Jude.
Dude, Jude in the chat. All right, next. Sorry, Mike.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, it's got not for Mike on it too.
It's not for mine.
I'll just get Brett to win it for me.
Let's see.
What's up, dude, Jude?
Yeah, friend set.
It's not bad. Not bad.
I like that. I have one of those on the back shelf.
That's a good set. Let's
Oh my God, Chris changed his name to Bricks for Fingers.
Bravo. Well played, sir.
Now is it going to let him change it back?
Yeah, YouTube now, you can have people with multiple names. Right, Mike?
Yeah, I guess so.
1,500 Mike B's later.
I do, Jude.
So these are just random figs here, right, Haley?
No, these are complete sets.
That's a complete series.
Yeah, I'll go back and right underneath it. Let's see, got some hidden signs.
Oh, I need that one because I didn't get that one.
I've got it in pieces.
I like the tree and the gate pieces.
I like the graveyard. I just need the gravestones.
Let's see, next. Now this sucker was hard to get a picture of, but look at all those rock pieces.
Oh wow!
It doesn't do anything for me.
No, I like all the burps and the lurps.
I mean, they're cool, but I mean, the whole set, I mean, I'd part it out.
Oh, Triple D says single minifigures. I thought somebody put just some random CMFs in.
I was going to say, the
There's
batch before said free, I think.
Yeah, there's
Free.
a couple lots that are single minifigures. I made sure to mark on those, but I'll go back and write which ones are complete.
Ooh. Brett will never win that.
Mike, you'll never drive it, buddy, so I don't care. Ooh,
We got some pirates.
that looks cool.
Send that alligator over to Brett and bite him in the butt.
I've already got one in Slough City, and we've got a Mrs. Alligator. Thank you.
Chris has already bid. He likes the parrots. He bid $5.
I thought $5 was for the BNSF.
I know
Right.
what it was for, Josh. I'm trying not to be honest.
Well, the BN,
I never knew they sold Flex Track like that in a box.
Yeah, when FlexTrack first came out, it was all sold in the box. The only way you can get it.
Doc's asking how many lots, guys.
I think what are we close to our average, 60 or 70, something like that.
I think we have 64.
What's up, Doc?
Quick, somebody put 5 more lots in there.
ooh. A lot of good protest signs in there.
Chris said that was for the train, $5, my max bid.
I think I saw 2 of those on clearance at Target the other day, but I don't remember what the price was.
Probably less than what this will go for on auction.
But they did still have the Rexcelsior for $120.
Right?
Oh my, those ice bears.
Target's horrible right now with marking anything down.
What are these ice bears you talk about? You take them to California, they melt. They'll be popsicles.
All right, everyone needs that tow truck.
I don't know. I'm more apt to need the paramedic.
That tow truck set is the set my string for the wrestling ring came out of for the ropes.
Hey, Lee, you showed a lot earlier. It was just a single truck. I think it might supposed to went with that one. We'll have to double check that.
Oh, the fire truck one?
Yeah,
The
I think
that
could
one.
be wrong.
Yeah, because I think there was multiple copies on that one.
I've seen so many things in the last 2 weeks. I lose track. These single minifigures. There we go. I knew somebody put some in there somewhere.
Yeah, no, the set before the complete set, Hoosier, said the same, buddy. It said single minifigures ×3. So you weren't wrong.
And as far as I know, they're
Oh, snap. How much? Oh, my God.
It says not for Mike B.
I've got that set.
They're trouble.
It's a good one.
I imagine quite a few people be fighting over that one.
I
was
get,
on my wanted list for a long time.
ooh, Prince of Persia.
I might just buy that set so I can see Chris ride one of them animals. It's got to be slower than the scooter.
I need the ostriches.
Aren't those ostriches high dollar on Bricklink?
I believe so.
I just want to put Hoosier and Chris on them and watch them run across my desk.
Be careful, Mike B. Chris might fall off. It's not a scooter. Oh, look, a troll set. Wow.
Yeah, just like you need to live in your basement with.
We got another Ninjago set.
Sure, it's not a poly bag.
I will tell you this, them spin jitsu things are pretty good because I took a sledgehammer to one and it took at least 6 hits before it broke.
So,
Is that it?
there y'all go. What do you mean is that it? She's been throwing auction items for the last 30 minutes. I think we've done pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody else has to do their job and spend some money. I know it. Bubba let it out of the bag. Couple things piqued his interest. I think Triple D wants to bid on everything. I don't know how that's going to work out for him, but I think he wants to bid on everything. Everything that popped up, he was ooh, ah, ooh. Reed said it at his crafting.
I say it all the time, Reed, get a real game, buddy. Get a real game. There was a couple of lots there that drew me in more than I thought they would.
I kept telling you there was.
Sloth, buddy, I think people would work with you.
Yeah, no. Listen. If it comes down to it, I will actually, and I will say this live, I will reduce what I've got to spend to help Sloth out if it comes to it. Happily. I'm not having my buddy miss out. Whatever you need, Sloth, we'll talk. We'll talk, buddy.
I mean, unless somebody needs that money immediately, I think they'd work something out with you, Sloth.
Well, yeah, that's it. Again, tyres are practical. Tyres get you to work, which earns you the dough. So,
Well, but that's what Brett was saying though, Sloth. You know, if there's something you want, you may not necessarily need it, but still.
and look, Sloth, I say it live on camera now, buddy. I'll give you $50 of anything you want. Sloth was the first person to get nights for me. So for that reason, yeah, nothing else matters to me. I can do without all the other bits, but there are one or two bits I'll bid on, and who knows? If I'm lucky, I might get what I want. I doubt it, because I never do it live, but I'll try.
I'm gonna go smoke. I will be right back. Y'all trying to hold it down.
Never. Right, he's gone. Flushy party, everybody. Yeah, I thought you went to go smoke, but you're right there.
Don't know what we're barking at, but we're going to run out the door barking.
Okay, apparently Haley will be right back. She's going to go bark.
Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark.
Yep, that's right, Bubba. Sloth's got cred.
Let's see if I can turn the camera on and work on this house, maybe. Well, now that I pulled it all out, I don't really feel like doing it.
I've been there.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on this today.
Nope.
No, I'm not.
God damn, if people could see my eBay page, I'd be broke already. It's just all castle, man. It's just all castle. Wow. That wasn't what I was looking for, but
Here, maybe I can just organize the bricks so when I go back to build, at least everything goes.
What was you looking for, Brett?
what am I looking for, Hoosier?
Yeah, you said that wasn't what you was looking for.
No, what I'm looking for, I can't find.
I think that's the question, Brett. He's asking, what are you looking for?
The clock. Yeah, the clock. But I'll tell you this, the ghost and the grandfather clock from Monster Fighters is £22 over here. Wow.
I got that fit.
I'm buying the clock.
I bought that poly bag just for the clock.
Good luck with that, Mike B.
I can get cheaper shipping.
Buddy, I don't give a rat's backside about shipping. I'll take it out of the box. No.
People in the chat are wanting to build, but they're saying their body don't want to cooperate.
You know, that clock's a little different, Hoosier. I'm not going to lie and say I'm not interested in it because it's different and I like different stuff. But again, it's price. I'm not going to blow my budget on the first thing I see. I found so much chain over the last 4 hours. Oh wow, the castle's nearly empty. Where's that dang woman's legs gone? That'd be them. Yep, good guess. Wow, it does look bare when you take all the insides out of it.
What'd you do? Took all the insides out of it.
Yeah, all the horses, Hoosier, all the knights, a couple of the catapults. You, buddy. I'm on a mission tonight. So now I need the black legs. Where are the
Dude
black-
said, I got 36 Looney Tunes CMFs today. Dude, you should have waited. You could have bought some in the auction.
Dang, I thought that was a leg set. Where are the legs? Where are the legs? I'm not moving the castle this time of night. I refuse.
They are not. I don't remember seeing any in the slideshow.
What is it?
Simon said, I hope there are no modulars in the auction or else they're really screwed.
I got assembly square on the floor. Locked and ready to ship.
You know what? I think this is the first auction that we've had without a modular in it. Oh, and speaking of that shiny, DM me your email so I can put it in the description. Well, if somebody buys your items, they know how to contact you.
So it's just the blacklegs. Where are they? I'll give that. I'll look from later. Yeah, from the feelers I've put out, Hoosier, there will be quite a lot of people here Saturday.
Appreciate it, Shiny. Thanks, buddy. That is going to get it.
Haley!
Yes.
You have gotten the graces of my wonderful wife. She is so happy that you wrote on there that I cannot bid on the polybags. Amy says that
Thank you, and that she's agreed.
Amy says that you are saving our financial budget, and that she agrees that I am not allowed to buy any polybags.
See?
Now, she did not say I couldn't buy any sets, just the polybags I can't buy.
Right, Mike, listen, I say you polybags all day long. It's just the shipping you got to worry about, buddy.
I know.
Just watching out for you, buddy.
When I showed her a picture of it saying that on the screen, and she just died. Frankly, I was a little shocked too. I didn't think that was actually written for me, but
Why not, Mike?
I don't know.
Triple D says Triple D may won a lot in the auction, but he ain't going to bid.
Why not?
Well, he is getting laid off,
Yeah.
so I can understand. But then again,
Take care, Suzanne.
night, Suzanne. But
Good
then
night.
again, think of all the stuff you'd have to build while you was laid off.
Yeah. You're quite right, Hoosier. And when you're sitting in your car building it, then you'll think, why did I buy freaking Lego?
No. Then you open up the trunk of your car and you have a boot sale.
Listen, you're American. You're not allowed boot sales. You have to have yard sales. Get it right.
I don't
And if
sell
you
my
ain't got a
yard.
yard, you can't have a sale, can it?
I don't sell my yard. I sell my garage.
Do you? $5 that I can park my bike in there.
Well, you can park your bike, but but it'd be a pain in the butt for you to get to it.
Why? Is there stuff in the way? Because I just, ramp over that. I'm renting the space. Not all the rest of the crap, thank you.
You ship your bike over here, and I'll put it in my garage. And I didn't say you could come. I just said your bike.
America wouldn't let my bike in, Mike. The emissions on it would flag up big time. Well, actually, it's America. No, they wouldn't.
Have you seen our oil plants?
Exactly.
I'm not sure if anybody cares about that kind of stuff around here.
Well, people were fighting at the gas line down here.
Yeah, our gas went up. I put $50 in my truck yesterday. Didn't give it a half tank.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm talking to Haley right now.
Wow.
And that, folks, is why I rented a car to drive to Tennessee.
Yeah, I was saying they're looking at my aunt and uncle. They lived in North Carolina, and took them an hour to go find a gas station that actually had gas.
Haley, Amy wants to let you know that you made her day.
Good.
She's screaming at me in the other room to tell me to tell you that you made her day.
So,
Yes, I just went through with a friend of mine tonight and sorted out about 150 poly bags, and now she's like, I'm done with poly bags. You can't buy any for a while. I do when there's only one or two available.
What is that?
Not often.
Hardly ever, dude. Come on, let's be real.
I didn't do anything wrong. Everybody went quiet. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get yelled at.
So now I can blackmail him because anytime he wants to yell out Master Builder to get me hit, I'm going to yell out, Amy, he's buying poly bags.
Chris said the true reason Hoosier rented a car, Ford probably wouldn't have made it. Oh, gee, thanks, Chris.
See, now, I kept quiet on this one. I was actually going to say Chris wouldn't let a Ford park on his drive. But, you know.
That's another reason.
See, but I stayed quiet this time.
So, you're going to let me have that red train now, right, Hoos?
Which one?
As your lawyer, I do have your wife on Instagram. Remember that?
them fighting words.
I
there.
think it's worth it to stop you from getting a train.
Right, okay.
Look, the first time I went to
I'm going to message Nikki and say Josh said he's going to pay for you to go to Euro Disney. Not America Disney. Not America Disney. Euro Disney.
She doesn't have a passport. Ha!
Do you think she'll read that far into the message, or do you think she'll just get to Disney?
I'll probably stop reading it, Disney.
look,
Josh, she'd stop after Josh pay for you, Disney, and that's
the first time I went to Chris's house, his son's girlfriend had a Honda or something sitting in the driveway. It was his son's girlfriend's car, Chris's Fiero, my Kia minivan, and Chris's SUV. I said the Honda is probably the best thing sitting in the driveway. Yeah, that was a mistake. He said, you're lucky I let either one of them park in the driveway. Talk about the Honda and my Kia.
Well, you know, I ride a Honda, Chris. I don't fall off them. I ride them.
You park it on the street if you go into Chris's house.
Mike B, I do not park my bike on the street anywhere, buddy.
Chris said there's plenty of room in the road. Be proud of me, Chris. I did ask for a Chevrolet. So they'll probably give me a Ford. Just because I asked for a Chevy.
I was actually watching Gas Monkey today, and Richard Rawlins took one of his millennials to get a new truck. And yeah, even they turned around and said, this guy in Texas normally has like 800 or 900 vehicles, and he's down to like 60 due to the chip shortage. So it is definitely hurting your country. I don't know about over here.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that's why Triple D's getting laid off.
Why don't he just go to the grocery store? He can get all the chips he needs. Dorito makes a good chip.
It's not about the chips. It's about programming a minute.
No, it's about the chips.
Mm. I knew I should have tried to borrow that $2,000 10 years ago.
The big problem, from what I understand, is they just can't get them.
Well, just like everything else, I'd imagine we got some over here, buddy. Mind you saying that, I see Elon Musk release something else about Tesla earlier. Did anybody see that?
What's that, Brett?
Oh, Elon Musk released something else about Tesla, buddy. They're trying to push us all towards electric cars. It won't work. I'll be like Will Smith in iRobot. I'll be the only person that has a gasoline vehicle still.
That will work until you run out of gasoline.
I'll make my own, might be.
Well, that's what I was talking to my aunt about. I was like, man, with all the gas issues right now, everyone with electric cars is doing good.
It's not that. With the gasoline, it's like anything. They can run cars on water. It's just the gasoline companies buy all the patents for things like this, so we don't get them.
Josh, you not building anything tonight?
Nah. I might. I burnt myself out yesterday working on the A&P since she wasn't here.
Wow. Even them ones are expensive. Ooh. It's a little bit more than the one in the auction at £300.
Hey, don't talk about fat people that way.
I'm not. I'm talking about a vintage Lego clock out of a Lego store, might be on eBay.
Has anybody ever seen one of them in, the big blocks that they use in store that are 2x4? Has anybody ever seen one of those sold outside of the store?
That might be what Brett's talking about.
No, what I'm talking about is a vintage white-backed original Lego logo Now, let's try that one. That one might do better. Here we go. Wow. Didn't realise they made that many clocks. Some of them are pretty cool and all.
So Brett doesn't want to bid in our auction because he's looking at eBay to buy it cheaper.
I'm looking at eBay at the variations of clock, Mike. There's a difference.
There's a place called Brickset. You could see all the Lego clocks ever made.
Yeah, and you can probably pay all the prices they want you to pay.
Love
The one
us.
I'm seeing is
I think I'm going to bed early tonight. Have a great evening, friends. Good night.
Good night, Bubba.
B for C, what I enjoy is seeing a tow truck pulling a tow truck.
It's not B for C, it's B for fingers.
Nope, it changed it back.
Brett, my screen's still black.
Yes.
no, buddy. Yeah, now out of all the figure alarm clocks, it seems to be the Ninjago and the Baby Yoda alarm clocks are the most expensive.
I've got a Boba Fett one.
Yeah, there's a lot of custom ones here that people have made themselves that are pent, but they're also very tacky.
No, this one, my Boba Fett one was one of the official Lego ones. And I think I got one of the Chima crocodile ones.
Should we humour Mike for a change? Should we humour him? What's this brick set crap? Let's have a look.
Yeah, I ain't all brick set does, Brett. Tell you. When it come out, what it retail for.
But it shows you all the options that people on Brickset know. So it's a history book basically, and a way to track what you own.
All right. Well, no matching sets, no matching minifigures, no matching parts, no matching news, no matching members. That'd be the last time I ever used Brickset. Because, yeah, didn't give me the answers I wanted.
Or did you not ask the right question?
Lego wall clock, Mike. What more do you want me to put in the description? I think that would cover pretty much most of the bases.
Tripoli's Jetport has trucks parked at the Kentucky Speedway and the fairgrounds as well, sitting on lots waiting for chips, and they ran out of room to store. It's crazy.
Okay, I've missed something. What's the deal with the chips?
All these car manufacturers, Ford, GM, Chrysler, they can't get just there'll be computer chips put in their cars so they'll run.
Oh,
That didn't work either, Reed. Nice try, though. Thank you.
So they're building the cars, putting the chips in them, driving them to a parking lot, storing them, taking the chips out, take them back to the line so they can pull the next cars to the parking lot.
They can't move them without the chips. All right.
Probably a 3-cent part causing that much havoc.
Well, this is where I turn around and say technology can be a blessing and a curse. In this case, it's a curse because the older trucks that don't rely on the chips, I bet they're fine.
that would get my dad going. Oh, I can't work on the same car anymore. All the computers in it. You used to just be able to swap out a part and go.
Why do you think I would never leave my motorbike anywhere, John? For the same reason, it's so low tech. That, you know, if WW3 ever happens and we all decide to EMP each other, I'll be nipping down the road on my motorbike still.
Time is it over there, Brett?
3 a.m., buddy. I'm about to call it.
What are you gonna call? Late for supper?
Not pulling an all-nighter tonight?
For what reason?
He's slacking.
No. I need to go to bed so that I can dream of clicking that mouse button quicker than Willie.
You might as well dream, because it ain't ever going to happen.
Well, you know, I can also pray for bad weather, Hoosier, because then if Mike B can't see the screen, he can't bid.
Yeah, it's real tough to get from my living room to my bedroom.
So just remember, Brett, I make the final decision on what bid was in and what bid wasn't. And I've seen a lot of Mr. Burns in the past week.
Buddy. When you've seen a whole year's worth of Mr. Burns, then you can comment. or even better, just leave your mailing address on the package you got to send me, and I'll send you Mr. Burns.
So I can burn it on a live stream?
If you wish, bud, if you wish.
Probably got 2 more.
Do you know what? The funny thing is, I don't think you'll actually find him because he is quite old. 2006.
Yeah, you ever heard of eBay?
Well, yeah, I just looked for a clock that's supposed to be everywhere, Mike. Brickset didn't have it, and neither did eBay, buddy, so... And yeah, eBay is worldwide, before you ask, not just UK.
Well, no kid, really?
Well, sometimes I go UK only. But not often. Found her legs as well. Look at that bargain.
So let's see. Where is Reed? Where is Reed tonight?
See now, Hoosier.
What?
Read the last comment.
Who's it from?
Read.
Oh, God. Oh, damn it, Reed.
See? That time it wasn't me.
I think I made Reed mad. Reed, die.
Are y'all playing Minecraft? Haley, you all right over there?
Oh yeah, just thinking.
I can't get in trouble for playing Minecraft.
Apparently, Hoosier does read.
What do you mean I have to get in trouble for playing Minecraft?
I think Josh means you could do with a few Mr. Burns. Hoosier.
A negative.
I think I killed Reed.
What are you in his room?
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he's a little bit angry at me.
Did he kick you out?
Not yet, but I just slaughtered him and threw him into a thing of lava.
Do it, do it, do it.
Where's Willie at tonight?
He said he won't be about this evening. He's got stuff to do, Goose.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was in Mayor of Millbridge stream and Mayor had invited Willie on and yeah, Willie said then, so I presume he's busy.
yeah. Didn't he say he lost a couple family members this week?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, trying to throw his business out there, but that's about as vague as I can be.
I'm surprised we had no Chopper tonight. I thought he would have been here.
He's probably laying low for Saturday.
Yeah. Either that or still in the doghouse from last Saturday.
Like I say, he spent all weekend with Suzanne and Charlie. So he probably laying low.
Ooh. Hmm. Do some coercing.
To what, Britt?
It's alright. It's alright. It's coercing. It's just me being me.
So Reed's watching the stream, isn't he?
He was in chat this few minutes ago. Reed said about to get his privileges revoked like someone else. I can end the world really quick. One click.
That's okay. All your work would go away too, Reed.
All right, Triple D, if you're still there, buddy, have a good night.
Take care, Triple D.
Hey,
Good night,
Triple D.
Triple D.
Yeah.
Or organize your chest.
Huh?
Chris says label your chest, you will find stuff faster. I'm gonna go smoke, guys. I'll be right back.
Could be up in 3 hours. It's good, isn't it? Definitely got a t-shirt design for Haley.
Say again?
I've definitely got a t-shirt design for you.
Oh, goody.
Yeah, in quotation marks. When God was handing out brains, you thought he said trains and got on a slow one. Now I would buy a t-shirt that said that. Hoosier needs one saying nearly bagged two.
No, we need a shirt. Have people have different shirts with Hoosiers quotes on them.
I want.
I'll quit after one more polybag.
Yeah. By saying that, Mikey, you know that polybag's got to be the most expensive one you've ever bought now.
I never said which one was the one more.
But if you've got to do the t-shirts, Haley, then Chris's t-shirt would say Cousin Who's, wouldn't it?
Oh my God. I should have stayed outside.
You missed the one about you, Hoosier.
Listen, I never named anybody in that first one. You can watch the video back.
We know who you meant.
No. I didn't mean anybody. I just said it's a good one for a t-shirt design. Oh, wow.
What are you wowing about, Brett?
That lady that does Instagram, 9 Brick City, I don't know if you know her, Who's.
Can't say who.
He finally found a train he could afford.
No, she picked up the Simpsons house and the Quickie Mart today from a yard sale.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I never get that lucky.
No, me neither, buddy. Me neither.
Who's do you need the Quickie Mart?
Hey, both of them.
I have them on the shelf behind me. How much you want to spend?
Yard sale prices.
Oh man, no.
What? Mike's gonna let Lego go? Come on now.
Well, Haley, you're the one that pointed out to me that if I let Lego go, I could afford a Switch.
Uh-huh.
So, Hoosier wants to buy me a Switch.
I'll buy you a Switch for both of them.
Hoosier's probably got a Switch laying around the garage somewhere he can give you.
I want one with a good battery.
Listen.
Oh, you didn't specify. I was talking about like a light switch.
I was going to say, I don't mean to bet a Hoosier, but I've got a dimmer switch, if that counts.
Don't get a Switch Lite. Don't get that one.
Well, the Switch Lite, there's one of them for sale on my console group, Haley, $1.20.
Nope. The nice part about the Switch is that if those joystick that they're having so much issues with go out, you can just buy a new one and replace it. But the Lite, you have to send it in to get fixed.
And that is why I only deal with Sony when it comes to games consoles.
Good.
Well, I don't know. Sony has the issues with the drifting too, but they don't have as many issues as the Switch controllers.
Yeah, no. I've had the Simpsons house. It's not all that brilliant. I bought it day of release.
So did I.
I think I paid about nearly £3 for it, and yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Bama?
Not a whole lot.
Oh yeah, now it's a party.
Heck yeah.
You missed the big show though.
What'd I miss?
Yeah, I could do.
We did a slideshow with the auction items.
Oh, okay. What's up, dude? You?
And we're closing in on 2 weeks out for Pinfall Day. We should be getting our order forms, right?
You what now?
Small pizza pie.
So what about 2 weeks out from Mayfall Day? We should be getting our pick-a-brick forms so they can pre-pack them, right?
No, it'll come closer to the date because if they get anything in, they'll usually get it in like the week before. That's even if they get anything.
Yeah, I was figuring them not. That's why I said.
But now they might have already gotten something and just holding it until then. Because they updated with some new stuff doing it a week or two ago.
Or they're lifting restrictions, so it's going to go back to a free-for-all.
Well, I think they'll still fill cups ahead of time for you. So you can pre-order stuff. So what y'all been doing tonight?
Oh, not much. Watching Hoosier build here.
What's he building?
We don't know yet. It's kind of slow.
Still working on Speed Champions?
I'm working on my train yard.
Oh, okay.
Right, everyone take care. I'm going to tap out. Sooner I go to bed, sooner it's auction day.
Night, Brett.
Night, Brett.
Good night, Mr. Brett.
Bye, people. Willie, you're too late. I bought everything.
Good night, Brett.
Take care, Bama.
What's up, Willie? Oh, he's in the green room. What's up,
Been
buddy?
been in the green room for 28 minutes.
And you lie.
You missed the action preview, buddy.
Figured I would. I have to go back and watch it.
Yeah, I think it was like 40 minutes into the stream.
Okay.
By the way, Willie, you're not funny.
What?
You're not funny.
About the poly bags.
What you talking about?
Haley put on the poly bags. Not for Polybag Mike or not for Mike P or something.
You're not funny. Stop the laughing. It's not funny.
Well, it can be for you, Mike. You just have to bid.
I ain't gonna lie, they wasn't picking on me, so that was funny as shit.
Okay.
Sorry, Mike.
It's not funny. It's hilarious.
Now I have to make sure I watch it.
Well, there's two spots in there that they make fun of me. I feel left out. No, I don't. I feel like Hoosier. Oh, no, I don't.
Willie, you ready for Saturday, buddy?
I is. So how is Haley and Bama and Josh and Mike?
I am pretty good tonight. How are you? How are you?
I'm all right. It's been one of those up and down days.
Yeah, it's kind of a sad day when you have to deal with crap you don't want to.
Yeah. We had my wife's aunt passed last week. So yesterday we went to the visitation. Then on the way back from the visitation, her uncle passed. They were brother and sisters to my father-in-law. And then today one of my close friends passed.
God bless.
So it's been up and down, up and down.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Willie.
So I came on here to get my mind off of it. So let's talk about Hoosier.
Well, before we start talking about me, Willie, anything we can do, let us know.
Well, I think it's safe to say Hoosier's not Willie's close friend because he's in the stream, and
Huh?
What?
you lost a close friend. Or we're safe to say the Hoosier's not a close friend of yours because he's still here.
I see what you're saying.
Kind
Waka waka.
of loses it when you have to explain it.
So, before you got here, Willie, we had heard, what's going on, Charlie?
What's up, Charles?
What's up, Chuck?
We had,
We heard the word about the bird.
Chris said, didn't Hoosier beat Mike last time? I guess that's when Mike was commenting about me being slow.
Mm-hmm.
Triple D was in the chat earlier, and he said he got a phone call today saying tonight's his last night of work. He's getting laid off.
Until June.
Wow.
Damn.
So he said he canceled his hotel reservation but he is driving down Saturday to hang out.
Okay. Man, that sucks. I thought he made honey.
He does, but
That's probably the side biz.
Are the bees going to South America?
no, he's got to put the chips in the bees so he could track them.
Hoosier, you probably could hire him to do some kind of sparkle applications or something, couldn't you? Be your personal sparkle sprayer.
Let's not get into Hoosier's business.
So yeah, he walks in the room first, and before Hoosier walks in, goes with glitter.
I set myself up for failure.
I bet Hoosier hate that Bama even started that.
Oh, or those little like the little champagne bottles where you pull the string and those streamers pop out. They could take the cardboard off and put the glitter down in there and go.
One of these days,
I need a Krusty the Krusty the Clown fig.
Yep. Need that and a diamond guy.
Yeah, because I don't have one. I need to get one.
one of these days, I will get eaten.
Well, we'll probably be long gone by then at the rate of taking the other stuff.
If it takes you as long to get even as it does to build a Lego set, we might be in good shape.
Oh my goodness. Hoosier, me and ICU talking about got 'em.
I got this one. You know what? Screw you guys.
I'm going home.
Yeah, you guys, I'm going out.
Hey, Willie, I got you, buddy.
Hey, Josh, I was thinking about you earlier. I was over at my mom's house and a TV show came on, Dark Side of Wrestling.
Oh yeah, Dark Side of the Ring. I got you, Willie.
That's it, Dark Side of the Ring.
Yeah, you got an extra?
Yep.
Cool. I'll trade you on my sig figs for it.
Word.
Look, I'm not coming out of my hotel room when we're in Nashville. Hell with all of y'all.
Just please have your clothes on.
Do you know how many billboards you'll pass before you get to the hotel? You can rent out the billboard. It don't cost that much.
This space for rent.
If I see a billboard with
What's up,
my
bud?
name and sparkles on it, I'm stopping on the goddamn highway and taking a picture of that shit.
Oh wait, there's digital boards now, so that's even easier to do.
Hey, don't tempt us, Hoosier. We'll figure out your route.
Yeah, we gonna do a Sparkle Hoosier billboard?
Yes.
Yep.
Hoosierville Sparkle. Hoosier?
Yes, let's
I hope
do
Chris
it.
ain't. I hope Chris ain't listening. 'Cause he'd be the one to do it.
Sparkles come to life.
Like, who's your Sparkle Daddy?
Yep.
We can use the picture. We can use the picture from Chris' sweater.
Y'all, you just rent one of those mobile ones, the mobile boards, and you just have them drive around Hoosier's car on the way in.
Just follow him all the way to his hotel.
Yeah, just follow his ass into town.
That's a great idea, Mike.
The ones on the pickup truck, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep, even more.
Oh yeah, they're usually advertising much more colorful things, but hey,
There's
You know,
nothing
much
more colorful than sparkles.
Maybe you can get them to load a sparkle cannon on the back and spray a car.
Yes.
you guys are gonna make me want to drive down, man. At this rate, let's hope the auction goes good.
Chris is still listening. Damn you all. What's up, nerd?
If this does happen, I want video proof.
You got to be here to see it.
We'll send you some of the sparkles in the mail.
All right. As
We'll
long
have Hoosier sign one.
as long as I don't get Chop's hair, sparkles are okay.
What's up, Bird?
Hey, Bird.
I think it's gonna be a fun weekend between Hoosier, Sparkles, and Duju kicking Chris in the head. That's probably enough fun for one weekend.
Dude,
Yeah.
did you book your hotel room yet?
He sleeps in his van. What are you talking about?
That's what I was thinking too. You know, I'll just sleep in
Down
the
by
van.
the river.
The free
Sleep in
Lego
the
sign on the
van.
outside of it. Free Lego.
All children welcome.
So is Charlie sleeping in the van with Duju?
That'd be a scary thought.
I don't know, but I don't want no video of that.
We still want the live stream of Charlie and Hoosier in a 3-hour drive.
Yeah.
We going on a 3-hour tour.
If we can get Charlie to drive, then we know that he can take him by any bulletin board we want.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get my chili.
He'll be
Charlie
right
said
back.
he's bringing the tent.
Bulletin board.
Charlie's pitching a tent that weekend.
That's TMI.
You better hurry up and book your hotel, dude. They're going fast.
All right, get down.
He sleep with you, man.
Well, yeah, Triple D just
Yeah.
let go of his room, so you can go ahead and book that one up before it's gone.
You can get an extra bed so Charlie don't have to pitch a tent.
You can be the best of friends.
You have to get down. Get down. Down.
Well, yeah, Josh, that on the show, the one, I don't know if it's a different show, like different people in wrestling or whatever, but the one that was on TV was the one with David Arquette, or that other guy fought him in like a death match or whatever, cut him.
Oh, yeah. Nick Gage.
Yes. Yeah, that was crazy.
I've seen the first 2 seasons. I haven't watched any of this current season yet. I started watching the first part of the Brian Pillman one, but I didn't finish it, and I haven't seen part 2 yet.
Oh, I haven't watched any of them. I just happened to. It was one
Oh,
of my
you're channels? Okay.
Yeah, when we finished eating dinner at my mom's house, we went out to the living room, was getting everything ready to come back home, and it came on, and so I was sitting here watching that for a minute because it was talking about like the death matches and stuff, showing folks using barbed wire and rubbing it into the head. So I was like, man, this is some crazy stuff right there.
I know a cat that does that stuff. I know several people that do that stuff, but one of them's like around the world.
Yeah, Chris has got a good idea. Hoosier, dude, you can bunk with you.
My room's full.
Full of what?
It will be before you get there.
Full of sparkles. Yeah. We got to bribe Charity to keep him out of the room long enough, and we'll put those little glow-in-the-dark stars all over the place. So when they turn up the lights to go to bed, it's sparkly.
Yep.
Y'all, you want Hoosier to to come back eventually. You can't do everything to him in one night.
Oh yeah, we got to spread the love out. Okay.
There are conventions that are going to be coming up, and just wait until he shows up at his display and it's covered in glitter.
Chris wants to know, how's it full, Hoosier?
My wife, 2 kids.
His Lego,
The dog,
his girlfriend.
mistress.
his 3 sparkle bobbleheads.
I think Erica bringing one of her friends from school
To what?
to Nashville.
I thought you told me that Eric and them were staying with Chris.
Now, if he wants to do that, then yeah, I'll share a room with Dude Jude.
Chris will return your kid within the hour. You know that, right? Eric is pretty good.
I'm sure Chris has got some duct tape.
Honey, where'd we put the rope?
Dude Jude can just sleep in Chris's garage.
No, that's where the possum sleeps.
Eric, you should stay home, says Chris.
Oh, we need shut up, Erica.
I'll field this one, Hoosier. Don't
Yeah,
think
this
I
is-
didn't cry.
Yeah, this is a full weekend. This is not family weekend. Adults fan of Lego.
You know Hoosier can't say no to Erica. If she wants to go, he's going to bring her.
Erica has to come.
Yeah, who else is going to build Hoosier sets for him?
Wow, he's just getting hammered tonight, man.
It's all for love, Hoosier. We love you, buddy.
He might bid up his own BNSF engine. He might throw someone a dark horse in there.
Well, he already told me that he won't accept my bid.
On what?
On anything.
He's already been vetoed out of the auction. Well, that's pretty bad.
Well, did you read one of the slides of the polybag on it?
I saw that.
I'm already banned from 2 of the slides.
It's okay. As the admin of the polybag support group, you probably shouldn't be allowed to get any more polybags. You gotta show how the big man does it. You know, boss of the group. You know.
Yep.
Gotta show off your skill set.
And just so you know, Mike, I didn't have nothing to do with that.
So, Mike, why do you think you have been banned from bidding?
Because it said right on there I can't bid. It's clear as day, man. Go read it.
Chris says, Willie Nash can't wait to see you again.
I ain't joking. It says right on there.
Nash and Willie are going to be best buds.
Willie, how fast can you run?
I don't know. I ain't ran in years.
Well, and Nash got pretty good legs. He can catch it.
Look, Willie, just fill your pockets full of dog treats. Everything will be all right.
Well, just bring the bacon.
Bacon.
I smell bacon.
Yeah, it's the only good thing about my one store in the morning is they've actually opened up the deli again, so you can get your own stuff. But thank God, I can actually hand pick my own freaking crispy bacon in the morning instead of getting the stuff I don't want to eat.
Chris, #run.
Nash, the new diet program. Fill your pockets of bacon and run like hell.
So, did y'all show everything or just some stuff?
We saw everything, even your skinny Winnie.
Haley skipped over a few things.
A couple things were supposed to be surprises.
So
Oh, that's fine.
I was talking to my neighbor today,
Congratulations.
He told me that my dog goes over to his house and scratches on the door.
He knows where to get the good food. He just eats your stuff when he wants to.
Even
So
the dog trying to get rid of Erica.
So I was like, all right, I apologize. He then tells me he gives the dog baloney. No wonder she scratches on your door.
Right. You ain't got no reason to be apologizing.
Yeah.
She's not a dummy. She knows where the food is.
Yep.
Or at least the good food, anyways.
She's like, all I get over there at home is Lego blocks.
That plastic just doesn't taste as good.
All the plastic your dumbass can eat.
Oh no!
By the way, I'm sorry for killing you.
Yeah, I don't believe that for 1 minute, but okay.
Are we back to that again?
Yeah, I dumped his ass in a pool of lava. Like,
He said, I don't want to be that.
You don't need friends when you got people like Mike. Come on.
But Reed, I sympathize with you because Hoosier did me that way one time.
It wasn't on purpose. No, you done it to yourself because you teleported to me.
I thought Hoosier teleported Willie to him,
He did.
Yeah.
and then he ended up falling in the lava himself.
Yeah.
All right. I think I got to call it quits. I got super tired.
All right.
All right, Haley. Have a good night.
I'll send the email out tomorrow with the list without the reserve prices on it.
All right.
Good night, Haley.
But y'all have a good night. I'm sure
Good night,
we'll see you real soon.
Good night.
Good night.
good night.
Hoosier, Chris was wondering, is mom coming?
I'm trying to talk her into it.
Whoa, what is this? That's what I did not want to see. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk her into it.
Where are you, Reed?
I am somewhere. Lost in a mine.
You're not in your house.
Oh, I actually went down mining and I actually got kind of lost, and then I'm trying to get back to where I'm at, and I just stumbled into a giant, I don't know what you would call it, a giant freaking water puddle. It's a puddle in my freaking mine. I don't know.
Chris said we need a kid sitter.
I don't want to come down here though, Mike.
Why?
She might drown. That should be reason enough to not come down. Okay, yeah. Stay out of my way so I don't frickin' smack you upside the head.
Don't smack me upside the head?
I don't want to smack you upside the head, so get out of the way!
What the hell was that?
Get out of the way, Mike. Move! Move!
Must be some new ice cream in the house.
Go back the other direction, Mike, please. Thank you, thank you. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Nice, Fido. Good boy. Good boy.
You are wearing decent armor, but I can still zap you in the back.
It's fine. You just stay out of the way. On a mission. I was on a mission the last time you decided to step in front of my sword.
I wanted to go fishing.
Fishing. Fished earlier. I fished from level like, I don't know, 7 to up to 15 or 16. I'm at 23 now. I'm trying to get up so I can use the enchantment area. Mining a lot. That's what I came down here to do. lost in the can't pick up anymore. Crap. Okay, well.
So Hoosier, I talked to Stosh about activities or something at his store.
Yeah.
He said that we can stay as long as we want. We can use the party room and his refrigerator and stuff like that. He also has, I think he said 16 remote control Lego cars that he can try to set up some kind of agility course or something.
Now that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
What store is this at?
Music City Bricks.
Oh, there's another Stosh, huh? We call that's what I call Adam or whatever too. He's got that nickname.
Hey Chris, when you ordered that stuff from Tricks Bricks and they sent you freebies, did they send you one of those?
What is that? Is that like a new rail or something? A shorter rail?
It's a straight track.
So like a little piece of track.
Yeah. So there's a full track. This is a half track.
And then you got a book crack.
What?
The short track.
Oh, sweet. Found my way back. Yay.
Chris said he doesn't know what they sent.
Well, do you need a half a piece, Hoosh?
I think so.
I'll find the chest I need. Redstone. There we go. Coal. Coal is inside the other room. Wall, flint. There.
So it's been too long, Hoosier.
I won't know for a couple of days whether I need one or not. I definitely am paying $17, $18 to ship a $2.75 piece.
What's the piece?
Oh, that half straight.
Oh,
What's up, Charlie?
Good, and you? Where's this Music City Brick?
In east of Nashville.
Somewhere around Nashville.
Lebanon. It's in Lebanon.
We're all going to visit. We're all going to visit there after.
Making up a itinerary here. I've not heard of that. Lebanon, Tennessee.
Chris said, I hope the shop prices are cheaper than his brickling prices. According to Josh, they're not.
No, they're same price.
Well, though, to be fair, it's been
To be fair,
it's been like a month or so since we went there, so I don't know what the in-store prices are anymore.
now, does he spell it a funny way? Because I'm not showing anything in Lebanon.
Music City Bricks.
Yeah.
Music City Bricks.
Let me try it the old-fashioned way. Bricks?
Yard check in Tennessee, right, Charlie?
Yeah. They're Cumberland University. Tried a couple ways here.
What, do you want the link to the store? Is that what you're after, Charlie?
It might not be Lebanon. It might be something else. Mount Juliet, maybe.
On their Facebook page, it says Lebanon.
Well, I mean, some places have multiple, even in like Colorado, multiple places can be in under two cities, basically. The police might be under one, and then, the taxes are under another, but,
I'm just because actually that would work if it is in Lebanon. There's a campground called 5 Points or something.
Yeah, see, like my address, it's Jeffersonville.
Are you looking for the actual store address or the Bricklink store, Charlie?
He said there's a party room. I mean, I don't know. Is it like a brick and mortar, or is it just a white van?
It's like Madhouse or like Bricks and Minifigs or something.
Well, we'll see when we get there.
It's www.musiccitybricks.com.
Well, that would make sense.
that'd be too easy.
I went to Google and I typed in Music City Bricks. The first result was the Facebook page, and the second result was the actual .com.
I mean, that's kind of the thing is that's nice. I mean, if you can search stuff and you can find it right away, that's good. That's why I like finally I've done enough shows on Friday Night Bricks. You type that in and all you see is episodes of the show. I mean, it's
it wasn't coming up in a Google. That's why I was trying to.
Charlie's got a bad Google. Time to update it.
Google Maps. It wasn't coming up on Google Maps is all.
That's because those Lego bricks are sometimes stealthy, especially
$68 for Slimer.
Slimer, what do you mean? From like the dimensions? Really? Are you looking for one or what?
No, I got a couple of them somewhere. One come with the HQ, and was the one in the Dimension set?
I know there was a Slimer in the Dimensions kit because I know I ended up picking it up. I think for that. I mean, just like the Stay Puft, I picked it up for Stay Puft,
Hey, look, they had a link on their website. They had a link for Google Maps. Would you know?
Oh, what was he thinking, Willie, with the remote control cars? Like doing some kind of contest for a prize or something?
No, he just said agility course.
Can we bring our own cars?
Sure.
Except for no white van.
That's the one you need to be white. That's the one that needs to be white. Is the little Lego RC one.
Charlie, there's a KOA near the mall where the Lego store is. If you do KOAs,
I think I was looking at that. I think when I first started looking.
The only thing I saw, because some of these don't have tent sites, and so you got to keep looking and call.
You want to actually do a tent?
Well, I put the tent up, but then I sleep in the truck because it says here 7 Points is not in the greatest parts of town, so you sleep in the truck at least, that kind of thing. So as long as you're pitching a tent, just not sleeping in a truck, then
That's what she said.
it's good practice.
Right.
So there's room in the truck, but you can't just sort of like, there's a method. But I mean, heck, 20, 30 bucks for a tent site. Plus you get, a piece of, you'll get like maybe a, plug in, running water, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Place to set up a grill or something.
Okay. Well, if you need any help, let me know. I don't know nothing about it, but I can look it up and tell you what's good or not.
All right. It was, it says, I'm going to just call around before we get there because there's a couple more. But I guess the meetup is at Opry Mills.
Yes.
And then go into Music City after. Maybe I'll get
So
get
far,
on the list
it's
somewhere.
plain.
Get an email train. What?
How long does it take you to pitch a tent?
In this day and age, it shouldn't take too long.
Depends
I'm
on
over 50. It might take. I'm pushing 50, so
If
it
you
might
have
take
to
me
do
longer
Bill,
than
it might not take. It might not take too long.
Poor Suzanne.
Depends on the tent.
I was gonna say the tent that I grew up in when we camped down at Disney World. I mean, the damn thing took like 4 or 5 hours to put up. It was fucking stupid. My mom wants to give it away. Mom wants to see if somebody'd buy it. I'm like, are you kidding me? It takes that long? Give it to the Girl Scouts.
It's the technology has advanced.
Yeah, they're now pop-up tents. That one has like the old metal bars and oh my god! I mean, it's a 6 or 8 person tent, but it's huge. But it just takes. I mean, it took all. I mean, I had 3 other siblings, and my mom and dad took at least 2 or 3 siblings and my mom and dad to put it up. I mean, it took a lot of people to put it up. It was.
Hey,
Dang.
what's that
My
tent?
tent takes me like 1 minute to unpack it and put it up.
Yeah.
What's that tent Chris said he had? What he said? 12 people, 10 people, something? I don't know.
Mine sleeps 6.
Yeah, this one was huge. I mean, this one as a kid was big, but it had like cloth little loops. You had to slide the metal pipes through, and oh yeah, it was wild.
It was I could bring my old. I don't know if I still have my old service tent. It's called a shelter half. Just a little A-frame. It's on the ground. But they've got some fancy tents now. It's got the inflatable mattress, and it's got the it's got the sun port. And yeah, I'm not after all that. I mean, heck, you know what? Honestly, I could like pull out my 10x10. It's like for outdoor shows, like what do they call it? Uprights, and it's got dressing around it.
Chris said 3 rooms and a lobby.
3 rooms and a lobby.
It's a big old tent.
Yeah, that tent's huge.
Bother. I have trouble sleeping next to people most days. I don't want to be in the same tent with people. I've seen horror shows.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be in a hotel room.
Right, Bama.
Yeah.
I do enough tent camping throughout the year.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I sleep in the truck. The tent's just a diversion. I think the last time I actually went camping was in I think it was Savannah, Georgia. And then I pitched the tent, drove off to see Savannah, came back. Of course, you're on the coast. You get a good thunderstorm. I didn't put the pegs in. My tent was on the other side of the highway.
That's a little bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, I said, well, you got to stake a claim, but I didn't stake it. Well, that and the stakes they give you in that tent are like little pieces of, might as well be a piece of copper wire, little piece of metal. There's a way, but yeah, it was blown over across the highway, and somebody's like, "Whose tent is this?" And I said, "Oh."
So if you go somewhere like that, stay in a camper or a cabin, is they considered camping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've never camped. I'm not a tent sleeper.
I did as a kid. I don't know.
I camped out so much, and actually when I had to go out and buy one of the battery packs for my CPAP machine so that I can actually sleep at night.
I always suffered from a little bit of claustrophobia back when I was younger, so that always made for entertainment.
Yeah, tents can tend to that.
I actually do. I get that. I get that now, even because my room's pretty dark. I'll get that once in a while at night, where I just kind of forget kind of where I'm at and just kind of get a little lost once in a while. It's a little freaky.
You might want to get that checked out.
Huh?
So you might want to get that checked out.
No, it's just something that's been around forever. No big deal.
I'll get into like an attic space or a crawl space. I will.
Well,
I
used
will
to
rage.
Well, in terms of being able to, I did a lot of that, attics and crawl spaces, when I did cable installs and stuff. It just depended on how close the exit was and stuff. That's kind of one of those things where if it's easy to kind of get to sometimes, then it's not so bad. But there is times where you just kind of go, but as a kid. But the thing is, when you have to remember when you're asleep, as a kid and stuff. You get disoriented pretty quick. And if in my bedroom too, if you wake up and you're not truly awake, and you can't really think, and you get disoriented. You're like, okay, well, wait. I know I should be able to go this way, but I can't. In your mind, you're thinking, okay, no, it should be right here, and it's not here, and you haven't what happens is you just freak out. It happens. It happens to me. It's weird. It's just kind of a weird thing that happens.
Well, in the tent too, it's like this. You're caught in a web, and it's like this. It's nylon, and you're like, oh my god, where's the zipper? Where's the zipper?
Yeah. You can't remember where you lose your spatiality in terms of where was the entrance, where's the way out. And that's what always happened to me. I just couldn't figure out where was the entrance, and so that's kind of, it happens. That's probably why I couldn't go in the Navy into the subs because that wouldn't probably work very well.
That's why I didn't go to the Navy, and thank God I never got posted on ship.
Yeah, I think when I was looking at the services and stuff, I think Navy, and then they said, well, looks like you suffer from a little bit of claustrophobia, even though you tested to get into the subservice. That's not going to work. I'm like, oh yeah, I guess that you're right. It probably won't work. Being miles under the thousands of feet under the ocean. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good thing.
Room without a window.
Yeah, room without a window and no quick way to escape. Yeah. Yeah. Panic attack.
Well, that, and it's not necessarily your safety, it's everybody else's safety. If you're like bugging out, and it's,
dude, you can't. No, you can't open that. Why not?
Exactly.
Not very nice.
So, Mike, did you crash or did you leave?
I didn't do either. I got kicked out.
That's well, that's what I kind of meant by crashed, or you get crashed out. Just wondering. So you leave.
I think you hit the button.
No, I'm still here. I was upgrading my fishing pole. I was trying to get to 30 to do the enchantment, and I upgraded my fishing pole, so I got the Luck of the Sea 3, and then I had a Looting 3 book, and so I figured I'd do that for my sword, and then so yeah, one thing led to another, and I didn't end up doing what I was going to do. I'm back fishing again.
One thing I
Hey,
read to
Reed.
another, and Reed kicked
Yeah.
out.
When I was fishing, I actually found a fishing pole fishing, and that fishing pole's like never breaks. It actually
Yeah,
heals itself.
that's what I got. I just started another world. I did a spooky mansion one.
Yeah.
And so Mike and I have been in here. I built a house within the last week or so. Built a actual like house, not quite as elaborate as Hoosiers on B4C server, but not bad nonetheless. Couple secret areas and stuff, but
Yeah, Hoosier is the house expert.
yeah, I'm trying to live up. I'm just a castle guy, and I just I got bored with Hope Castle already a little bit, so I need to go back over there. But that's just it. Still has a lot of work to do, and it's like this is a lot of work. I just like to build stuff. I mean, B4C servers probably got probably half a dozen or dozen like different enclosures somewhere that I've built that are somewhere up in a tree, by a cliff, who knows. I got the terracotta base, up there too. That's like the Newcastle. So I mean, I got stuff all over the place over there. Hopefully, someone will just go through with it like a bulldozer per se and just take it all down. Have you guys been over there in a while, Hoosier? Have you guys been over on that server much at all?
I ain't played Minecraft. I couldn't tell you the last time.
Yeah, I mean, I was building Lego for a while, and then it's easy to just jump in and kind of build. I mean, Brett gives me so much crap, but in the end, it's like it's a building game. I mean, a lot of the games like World of Warcraft and a lot of this stuff, if they had this ability in those games, I never would have left it ever. Period. But a lot of those games are it's all about leveling stuff, and there's no building stuff. I mean, that's what made. When I played, there was an old game called Earth and Beyond, which was an old space game back in probably the 2000s. I mean, I actually had 2 accounts active all the time. My roommate had 2 active accounts. We had 4 21-inch CRTs side by side. We were each working 40 hours a week and playing 40 hours a week. And I would have both accounts going at all times, when I was playing. One I was mining, and one was a tradesman. So I mean, I just I mined with one character, and when he filled up, he transferred to another guy, and it was a pretty good game. It was cool. Towards the end, it was the raids that were kind of cool, but they were so. It was fun. It was some of the games like that, but I get to build stuff there. I get to build like shields and build engines and stuff. And so I would help new players and say, hey, yeah, here's a level 1 shield, and here's this and here's that, and mining. And so, it's kind of what makes the games cool. And here you can build and, build the base and all that. And we got a little bit of combat. A little bit when people decide to step in the way of other people's, actions. Hit over the head with a sword or a fishing pole,
or when they simply just want to sting you in the butt.
No, that too. I mean, well, if I want to do that, I'll go over to B4C server and say, "Hey, Chris, can you teleport me into your lava party?" At least there I know what I'm getting into.
Reed just doesn't like it when he gets thrown into lava.
Well, I was in the middle of something, and you just kind of hit me, and then I fell, and then you hit me again, and I fell again. And I'm like, man, I mean, there's lava here. It's like, it reminds me of a little youngster that was on my world that was doing that too, and didn't understand that throwing snowballs and doing stuff, it still damages stuff. I mean, and hitting me and doing stuff. I mean, As a kid, and a kid doing that to a kid might be fine, but as an adult, I mean, I'm trying to do something. You're interfering with my activity, so yeah, so you gotta be careful.
I'm sorry, Reed. I'll stop.
You're fine. You're fine. I smacked you a little bit in the chat.
Quit bullying.
It was like that night it was like that other Thursday, almost, but not as bad, where I was playing in the other world and I lost like 80 diamonds. You know, at least it wasn't like that. That would have made me mad. Then you might have watched the whole world just disappear with a click of a button there.
All right, guys, it's coming that time. I am going to switch houses.
Okay, Willie, get the stopwatch ready.
Oh, how's it go?
So I will be back in a few minutes.
Should
I'll
we
be
play
fine.
or do we okay.
Start the wagers.
All right, I got under 5.
You lost.
I got 7. I got 10.
He'll be back tomorrow.
Ooh, ow, that's rough. I think if he's still alive, that'd be a long stream. I'd wonder why everybody staring at a black screen.
Hey, Reed.
Yeah.
Where do you got an anvil?
Second floor in the house, right there by the stairs. If you don't have Luck of the C3 on your pole, I have a Luck of the C2 pole in the room towards the back of the house with the fireplace. That I had a Luck of the C2 and I added the 2 to what I had and it made it a 3. So looks like maybe they fixed a patch. I don't think it used to do that to where it'll upgrade to the next level. So if you need to, there's a couple of bows in there too. Might be some iron in the chest in there too if you need iron. I'm not going to get to where I want to get very quickly here. Got another book. Ooh, that's a nice one. Ooh, Fortune 2, Looting 2, Thorns 2, Fire Aspect 2, Impaling 4. Actually, I got a Luck of the What's your bow? What's your fishing pole right now?
On Breaking 3, Luck of the C3, and Mending 1.
I just fished one up that's a Luck of the C3 on Breaking 3, Lure 3, and Curse of Vanishing 1. I'll throw it in the chest in the fireplace room. Oh, you know what? Did I put a sign up there? I did fishing poles. There we go. Actually, what else did I fish up? Oh, Luck of the C2. Wow, look at that. I got a couple of them. Yeah, interesting. Actually, lure, unbreaking, mending. Luck of the C2, Luck of the C3, Luck of the C2. Where was the house?
Was Hoosier making a room change
He's making a change. Yes, he is.
or house change?
House change. It's a house change.
He's making change for $1.
I'm gonna go to the other fishing location.
What are you doing by my house?
Running through your house to get to the other fishing location by the. I'm gonna try this one over here and see if this one's a little bit better. Thought I might run and see if there's an ocean somewhere that might even be better. No, this one's pretty good. Second casting got me a bow, so. Whoa. A little vertical. I don't know how I got that. That was weird.
I gotta work in the morning, so I'm gonna call it.
Nice.
Part of the show. Oh, kidding. Love you, Josh. Hey, I'm you going down Nashville? I'm gonna bring you that Xbox Dimensions.
Okay.
You still need that?
Yeah, I got that bunny for Suzanne.
We'll handle it. And we'll talk later on any other wish list you got. So
Okay.
cheerio.
Pitter patter.
All right.
Later.
Patter. All right.
Yeah. What?
Who is so? The bad eyesight.
Are we
so that's
Are we
off.
still live? We're still live, aren't we?
We are live.
Okay. Well, then I'll put up my Minecraft game, so at least we have.
Yeah, there's
Something.
some action.
So at least there's some. Okay. Now, what the heck just happened, Mike? You didn't just do that, did you?
There's eight in the chat.
Push me off my dock into the water.
Oh wait.
What do we got? 8 watching.
Yeah, let me check here.
There's our giant mansions back behind those trees where we were chilling. I see you sitting back there, Mike. Playing all innocent.
Reed, you coming down? You
as of right now, no, but it could always change.
no, well, it'll be my first time.
I got like 3 other weekend shows that I'm supposed to be trying to schedule for too, so I don't know. We'll see. See how the auction goes and everything. It depends.
How far were we? How far were you from Oshkosh?
I'm probably 2.5 from Oshkosh.
Yeah, that wouldn't be worth
I'll be going back up to Green Bay in July for the Bay Beach show. This would be my second time up there at that show. So, I know some of those guys up there from, doing the Brick World shows and everything. So,
I know you, and I know Bud Shop, and everybody else is. Yeah, I don't know anybody. So,
it's just one of those things where plus I've started my own group too, so they're trying to get their group to be a registered lug, so I know how much work it is and I'm willing to help out. It's a drive, but I used to drive 14 hours for Chicago, so 2.5's like nothing. Besides in Denver, some shows were an hour away, hour and a half anyway. So it's just
14 to Chicago from where you are? That's
well, no, 14 to Chicago from when I was in Denver.
oh well, Denver, yeah.
Yeah, and I did
Okay.
that. I did that every year. So I mean, so in the end, it's 2.5 hours compared to those trips is nothing. And besides, most of the shows in Denver, even if we went to shows, were still an hour, hour and a half sometimes each way. So
Well, there is I think it is Denlug, right? Still?
yeah, yep. Denlug, there's Denlug and Cowlug. Denlug's the one that I founded and still talk to and stuff. You'll see some of the Denlug members on my stream on Friday nights. Larry, Moto, Ralph. Who else is in there? Tanya. I mean, there's a bunch. I mean, you might see a few of the people of the group that might show up on Fridays. Those are the guys that kind of help me get it going too. So Tanya used to be on all the time. I think she gets a little bit more burned out on her Fridays. So by the time I'm streaming, she's not really wanting to get on and stream. So hopefully that'll change in the future. But
So
Ralph,
now, just so you were a founding member. I'm trying to get one here, and there's like filings and not really paperwork anymore, but application, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
Did
you
y'all
just
have any hitches?
huh?
Did you have
Well, I mean,
have
you-
any
you-
hitches?
Well, I mean, the goal is you want to do your meetings as often as they want you to do, and the shows, to have the shows qualify, they got to be shows that you're kind of organizing. So we try to do a lot of we tried to do a lot of library shows. We tried to do like the train shows and stuff. The train shows and stuff were always good. They're big ones. They help. I mean, we usually do pretty good layouts for that, and so it's one of those things where you just kind of try to see. You try to just do shows and stuff. I mean, libraries are pretty easy to do because they'll, you usually, oh, come on, really? Oh, wow.
Well, that's where we're sort of hitting a roadblock right now. Is we were supposed to have Brick Universe come back this February. Of course, COVID, and of course, Brick World ended, and so now it's like there's nothing that we can actually plot. We've done, I think, 3 shows at Brick Universe since 2018, but now do those qualify? And I guess it's all in there.
Well,
It's all in
if you're not considered a registered lug yet, I mean, it's one of those things where it's just the little things. You just gotta you keep probably just contact, figure who you can contact at Lego and just say, we're just checking on status and there's something. Right now, I mean, the goal would be just to kind of get your support for the lug, get the lug support. Right. But in the end, just your goal is just to kind of, I think it's either 10 or 20 members. I know Fox Lug's trying. I know when I first started, it was like 10 members, and a minimum of 10 members. It might be up to 20 now. So,
when I started it was said 20 members, 20 active.
Yeah.
And then every time I do a meeting, well, now of course this is 3 years removed. Every time I do a meeting, there would be 4 people show up.
Well, that might be something where like we've been doing a lot of we've been doing virtual meetings since the pandemic started. So we still do our monthly meeting. And the virtual ones get generally 15 to 20, and maybe try and do that, especially if you're more spread out, try and do some virtual meetings and whatnot. And just, to me, it's one of those things where you want to, I don't remember how many meetings it is. I don't know if it's once a month or, once a quarter or however it is. I mean, you want to do regular meetings.
They stipulate at least every other month. And I think in some of my readings with Okie Lug, Indy Lug, Tennessee Valley Lug, or Tennessee Valley Lego. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That they'll do the bi-monthly meetings, and then also I think the real hiccup for me right now is a website, because they, that's sort of like the one thing we don't have. And then
Yeah, I mean, I would say we have one. I mean, and it started out basic too when we first started, and I think we've gotten some people that have a little bit more web experience than like me at the beginning, and so I mean, if nothing else, make sure you have like a Facebook group.
with Facebook,
Maybe
we have
create like an Instagram and maybe some of these other social media accounts where you can at least post pictures of some of the things you're doing and whatnot, just so that they can see that you're doing stuff. That's kind of the key. Is they want to, if they're going to make you a registered Lego users group, they want to make sure you're active, you're doing stuff, and so it's one of those things where that's why library shows and stuff are good. They're small, usually in terms of, if nothing else, even just a showcase. Like right now, libraries are probably just starting to reopen.
Yeah.
And so, check and see if they've got a showcase, in the library that's lockable. Obviously, you want the Lego stuff locked up and whatnot.
Sure.
So, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of the stuff. I mean, you start small and you work your way up, and just it takes time. I mean, I think when the group started, I used a bunch of people from the Lego store, and then a bunch of the people I had pulled from Cowlug. And then eventually it got to the point where it's much bigger now. And we also have early on when we did like lug bulk and stuff like that, we had to do it with another group. Since I knew Richard Gladder and Rob Hendricks from ArcLug, we did like lug bulk and stuff with them because I had already made the connection with those guys at Brick World, and they were small and they needed help too, doing some of the programs like that. So it's a matter of just doing meetings and stuff. It might take a little bit. I mean, how long have you guys been trying to get this off the ground?
I think when I scrolled back, when I basically created a page, I believe it was, if I said it was 2016, 2017, no, let me take that back. I'd say officially 2018. Oh, you have to excuse me for a minute. So we did the Brick Universe 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017. So I'm going to say 2016 is when I sort of just planted a stake in the ground on Facebook. And then our page right now, just in traffic, but again, it's just
should I take this other one out?
but let's see here. There's we've got 164 members, but now some of these are like my mother-in-law, my mother's in Florida. I think Brick Blaze is here. He's in St. Louis. So it's not my cousin, who I actually have his child sets, waiting for him to help us out, but he helped us out in shows.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where
long.
The other thing too is you want to streamline and make sure it's only people that are really doing stuff for your group, because there's a lot of stuff that they had done over the years too, where people were trying to use people that really weren't doing much for the group to try to, and so you want to make sure you try to alleviate that and kind of get that, because in terms of, they want actual numbers and stuff, so they don't want you to, in the early days, it might have been easier to do that and inflate the numbers a little bit, but nowadays you want to try to get rid of that stuff, just, because if they're not really doing anything for the group, it's just like the old story that Kevin told about, where the one guy, the reseller, was going to the conventions just for the discount. He really wasn't helping the shows. And so basically what you want to do is, he wasn't helping the show. He wasn't doing it for the show. So you want to make sure that you don't have that in your group, because in the end, they're not doing anything for your group. and in the end, they're kind of maybe almost kind of hindering your group. So you want to try to get away from that, so that you don't have that handicap in there, because they might always be, they're always looking at all that information.
We had a situation come up earlier with one member who used the group page to market their own wares, for lack of a better term, and I had to put a kibosh on that, and it got heated a little bit, and at the point where it's like the baby, and yeah. So
what kind of stuff was he trying to sell through the site? Was it actual Lego stuff, or what was it?
it was Lego stuff, like a mosaic, but then almost like spam. That he had his own sort of business or service.
So like he was trying to get like maybe commissions or something from.
Exactly. He was hooking for traffic.
Well, and that's kind of those things that's where you just kind of say, you know what, we're a group trying to get approval through Lego for stuff. We can't, have this other stuff that could technically interfere with what we're trying to do. And that's kind of the way you put it. You just say, trying to get off the ground stuff. We just make sure that they don't think we're a business, because if they think you're like, if you got somebody out there that's doing something and they think it's a business, they're going to be like, okay, no, no, we want just AFLs that are showing off their stuff. We're not trying to back other businesses that are either competing against us or whatnot. So it's one of those things that's how you say it. It's we're just, it's just not the time or the place for this. So that's kind of. So, but that's,
I appreciate that talk.
It happens. Yeah. I mean, you just, and that's where you just kind of say, we're just, once you're even established, and you just say, well, we're not trying to, sell stuff here. Unless of course the group is getting something from it. Now, if that person's giving some of the revenue to the group, well, then that's another story. If he's going to say, well, I'm going to give 10% or 5% to help the group get play brick or something, well, then that's another story that could be based on that. So
does it cross a line that he actually works for our Lego store? And he's doing that?
No.
Well, in the end, it's one of those things where when you're working for the Lego store, I don't know.
It's a store and him issue. It's not a Lego issue.
Right. And so I just wanted him to not cross the streams, and that's sort of what it came down to.
Because we have multiple members from our Lego store in our lug, and that is not a problem. It's just a problem if they're selling their stuff. Because
right.
Lego has a problem with that.
Yeah, and that's why that's the way you say, we gotta make sure that you're not getting in trouble through, your employment. I would say we just don't want, because you don't want that the both to be somehow connected or something. So you just politely just say, what, we just prefer to just have, lug and stuff separate from what's, going on in the store and whatnot and everything else. So yeah, you just try to nip it in the bud early, I guess.
Did we lose Bama?
Yeah, Bama said he was taking off.
I guess I lost that bet. I said under 5.
Yeah, I think so. What?
You gotta run faster.
Oh.
Okay, well, if you were expecting running, that'd be 5 hours.
Well, the only way I can get to Nashville is if I ride a bike with my tent. And it says, what does it say? It says 16 hours.
Yeah, the only way probably would have been to get chopped there was you'd almost have to take a bus from up there down to here, and then
we're researching this. It's called the Reindeer Express. It goes from It goes from, I think, Milwaukee to Purdue. No, wait. No, you pick it up in Chicago to Purdue and then ends up in Indianapolis. This is for my mother-in-law when she comes back. And that was the original.
Yeah, but even for us, it just would have been a road trip. I think the bus ticket from like Green Bay down to Madison was only like $30 or something.
It was cheaper than a rental car.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it just kind of nothing really ever kind of panned out. I mean, it's kind of things where it's just
we could pick you up in Indianapolis. Hoosier would. No, just no. Good talk, Reed. Good talk, because that's something that's come up, and I even talked to a real good friend, and we catch him places. Get our numbers. Get a show. Have the shows. Keep it clean.
Make sure everybody doesn't have the same last name.
Dude,
And
one big short
outreach.
Three full sets.
I say that, but it's not really to be funny. I mean, it's to be real. If Lego sees a whole bunch of last names that match up, they have a problem with that.
Well, you'll have a my wife has the same last name, but now
but they're saying if you had like 20 or 30 all with the same last name, they might be kind of like, okay, this isn't a lug, this is a family, and therefore this is. But I mean, the problem right now is with no community really contacts in the U.S. It's a little tougher these days, and I don't know who Fox Lug is even talking to. It's just kind of things where you just kind of probably got to, I mean, there's probably a way to do it. That, or you find someone who's already got another lug, and you just kind of see if they can, plant the seed and say, hey, we've got a group that's, 3-4 hours away from where we generally meet that's trying to organize something in their area, and this is their email. It's just one of those things where you just, other lugs kind of maybe help each other and just kind of plant the seed and see, because with no Kevin or Paul or any of those guys anymore, it's just, there's nothing.
Do you ever come across a guy, Ted Andes?
The name doesn't ring a bell. I mean, there's always people that I sometimes would recognize by face, but not by name, just from all the years.
He was in Chicago when we met. That was 2019. And I don't know, and when paths cross, they cross. But Brick World Chicago is a big show, and I don't know, I don't know what lug he was with.
Yeah, there's like 850 registered attendees there, and I probably know maybe 100, maybe 200, and even some of those I probably know in passing just from the fact that I've done workshops and I know people and whatnot, so it's one of those things where, I mean, you meet people by, doing some of the activities, and then even just talking to some people will put you in contact with someone else. And
it's by association.
Yeah.
I would have never met you if I didn't know Hoosier, and I would have never known Hoosier if I didn't go to a Brick Show or to Brick Universe. And then I would never be on YouTube if, Hoosier, it's all your fault.
Is that Bubba's cup?
Yeah.
So,
but that's what I got kicked off a while ago. My internet went down, but
I thought you had left. I thought you had actually left.
Well, my internet went out, so I left, and then I coming back. But I'm about to head to bed. I gotta get my son into bed. But I just want to tell everybody good night.
All right, good night, man.
Night.
Catch y'all tomorrow.
Good night, bud.
Yep, see you tomorrow night.
Oh, Cam. Good boy. Good night.
What did I do there? Oh, I turned on my video Hoosier because we had nobody with video. So
It's all good.
at some point when somebody, I think when Josh left, it's like it just went dark. I figured I'd turn the Minecraft on just so you had. So it wasn't just staring at a black screen.
Well, that's just Hoosier's video all night long.
It should be fixed. Is it fixed now?
I saw video earlier, so I think it might have been user error on Mike's side. You know,
There were more than one person that reported it.
I don't know. I never when I was in it was all I always had picture there unless he was frozen. I always saw pictures. So.
So how do I get a Yosemite Sam, a Marvin, and a Taz man?
What you don't have a full set yet, or what?
No, we.
I guess
It's been Hunter feast or famine right now.
I guess you just watch tomorrow night's show and see what I open up because I think I bought a bunch. I bought a bunch today, but let's see how many I bought. Actually, I need to put my Mike. What are you doing? Oh, don't make me have to. There are 2 docks in this freaking land over here, and you happen to be picking the one where I'm sitting at too. Yeah, you got your own yard. You got your own yard. Make your own dock in your yard. See, I picked up. Let's see. I picked up 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I picked up 19 today. Oh. So I'll have to see what I get tomorrow night. I got 3 already. I got Daffy, Sylvester, and Martian. To build a dock for you, Mike? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm going to build you a dock? I'll build one myself.
You guys aren't sports people.
Oh, you fenced in your yard. Even more creative here. We're going to give you a special one.
Yeah, Jude bought a case and come up 1 short of 3 sets.
Wow. Well, I mean, I actually think the one Walmart I hit had them in a bin. The other Walmart had them in a box, but it wasn't a full box. I mean, I haven't seen a sealed box yet. I'd almost be tempted to maybe do an unmasking of those, but and then all the video places now, all the video figs now are in. They're not in like the boxes. They've got them sitting on big display cases in the. Well, this doesn't do me any good because I want to try and find the spots in the case because without the ability to actually feel what they are, I mean that doesn't do me any good.
That's what I'm waiting for is Target or Meijer to get them, and then we'll get the drags.
Well, I mean, in the end, I mean, I'd maybe think about maybe doing it. There you go. There's an elevated dock. You gonna try your elevated dock now? I suppose. Yeah. Figured as much.
Is my tree standing?
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
I was in Chris's world, I think, this time about last year. I started a tree house up in the middle of a lake and wrecked some things and haven't been back since. So
oh yeah, I built a bunch of stuff like I built many bases in Chris's world. I mean, many.
My Xbox Live membership expired, and money goes to places, so I didn't renew. And yeah.
Well, the nice thing is as long as he keeps paying for the world,
yeah,
it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, actually, I made the mistake. The company made it sound like my subscription expired, so I created a second world, and I had to cancel that one because they made it sound like I couldn't get into the first world because they, so it was just a cluster, and I'm just like, really? Nice guys, nice. Appreciate that. Just what I need. Just when I need more money leaving my account for something that I shouldn't need because I already have one. So yeah.
It's not your money anymore. It's their money.
Yeah. So for me, it's one of those things where my world I created so that people could play. The goal is and play when I'm not on. The goal is I want people to play nice and be nice to each other and not be, killing each other and stuff. I mean, even though we've had that at least one time where someone kind of was beating up on somebody thinking maybe they didn't belong, but the thing about realms and stuff is the only people get in is generally if they're invited. So it's just always making sure. But I wanted my own world. I wanted my own world to build my castle. So I built Hope Castle in my world. I started building in Chris's, and actually there was a glitch or something that actually all the work for like, I don't know, a week or two didn't save. And that was where I had done a bunch of the walls because I already had the base pretty much set.
Yeah, I don't think I played since that happened.
Yeah, so for me, I mean, I think I played a little bit afterwards. I mean, and just like anything else, I mean, there's stuff over there. There's, just like anything else. I mean, you can have fun in all of them. I mean, the thing is, I've got. Did you pick up a book, Mike? Did I sling a book over there?
Nope.
No. Okay. You were looking at the ground. I thought maybe I had book had escaped my grasp. Yeah, too much stuff anyway, so I'm gonna empty. Squirrel. Yes. Squirrel.
Chester?
No, not Chester.
So, Mike, what all interested you in the auction?
Well, some of the stuff was kind of cool. That clock is cool, but I don't think I'll have enough money to bid on it.
Don't know if you don't try.
Well, I didn't say I wasn't going to try. I just said I don't know. I kind of like the train repair, whatever you want to call it, wrecker track layer thing.
Oh, the level crossing.
Oh, I just looked that up today.
Depth driver 3.
I was kind of thinking about, looking at like some of the minifigures.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about some poly bags.
Well, I can't buy those. They're banned from me.
Then catch me in the DM.
Okay. The other side of Charlie, the other side of the coin is I have the poly bags that they have in the auction.
I would have to look those up, but I might have some you might need, and I probably have enough to let some go.
Okay.
I have to pay for a Nashville trip.
No, honey, I did not eat your M&Ms.
He's lying to eat them.
I'll put it this way: maybe you can help me pay for a Nashville trip.
Well, we should go together sometime and do a stream, and I'll pull up my brick set, and we can look at what we need.
Yeah,
I think I got you on Messenger, right?
I'm sure I'm on Messenger, yeah.
Yeah, I also have my brick set out there where you can also always look at mine too if you ever needed to look at it. But
how do you do that, Reed?
People just search by the name of whatever it is. Like mine's called the Vision Islands. I think it's the Vision Islands Read, all one word or something like that. I'd have to look again. And they just search. You search member, and then it's just it'll should show whatever you got. Obviously, mine hasn't been updated in a while, so there might be stuff that I've sold or whatnot in there. So I try to update some stuff, but it's just you can search. You can just see what that person's got. I believe.
Well, I have two different Brickset accounts. I have one for my Lego and one for just the polybag collection.
Yeah, see, all my stuff is all one account. I think I cataloged all my Brickset. I think I cataloged all my polybags when I moved. Let's see, the Vision Islands Read, all one word. So yep, and basically, I think if you browse, actually, is it? Oh, actually, here, search. Oh, let's see. You search and then members. Yeah, so it'll pull up the person, and then it says real name, country, location, last online. And so then it'll pull up, and if you go down to that person, it'll say view the person's collection. Just pull up that whole collection. So like my collection shows like my first set I ever owned at 5 years old, set 570, and just goes through all my stuff I own. So it's just, it's somewhat reliable and somewhat not reliable. So it's kind of those things where some of it's there, some of it's not. It just depends. So I've sold some of it. It's pretty accurate, but I'm not sometimes a very organized person. What's your lure level on that? Because it usually doesn't seem like it's pulling as much stuff.
3.
Lure 3, luck of the sea 3. Oh.
I just have luck of the sea 3. I don't have a lure on here.
No, lure is what? Lure is how fast you'll catch stuff. I think if next time you go into the house, look in the chests in that lower room by the fireplace. Fishing poles, I believe, are on the left, and look and see there might be like a lure 3 in there, and then just take it to the anvil and just mix the two. Make sure you put your current one on the left, and it should add it. I don't know how much it'll cost, but give you a chance to. It'll actually cast more. The higher the lure, the more cast you get. Luck of the sea will get you more. It just gives you better stuff, less chance of getting junk, I guess is the way they put it.
Is this like Is this like Animal Crossing? You get a boot?
What do you mean?
You
mean just like junk? No, you'll just get you just get stuff you don't want. You might get sticks and lily pads and just stuff. That the whatever the bad meat, and just you might just get weird stuff. So it's just in the end, plus the luck of the sea help you get more magic stuff. We're getting like magical fishing poles and magical bows. Well, the more of those you get, the better you can make your equipment. Like I said earlier, I was trying to get to a certain magical level, and I couldn't get there because I wanted to upgrade my fishing pole. When I did that, I used a bunch of magic because I just went to luck of the sea 3. I already had lure 3. So the more the higher the numbers, just the better stuff works. And since this is kind of just a lot of this too is just leveling to do certain things. The green number you get how levels work. So I'm only at 23. I want to get to 30 so I can use the 3rd level of the enchantment book. So for enchanting. So was there one in there, Mike?
Yeah, there's an Unbreakable 3, Lure 3.
Yeah, take whatever you want.
luck of the C3. So if I mix that with, which side should I put mine on now?
The current one you've got should be on the left side, and then whatever you're adding should be on the right side, in the right box, middle box of the anvil.
I gotta find your anvil.
Up the stairs. So yeah, it's one of those things where I mean, lure 3 is what you kind of want to add to your luck of the C3, and that way the two of those will. I mean, I don't know if the river's the best place. Usually the oceans are the better place to fish.
So the first slot is the one you want. Is the one I want right now, right?
Yeah, the current one. Yeah, left slot. Yeah, left box is the current. Middle is the one that you're adding, and then what else? See, look at that. I just pulled up a. Unless you just want this one, a luck of the C3, unbreaking 3, lure 3, mending 1, and curse of vanishing 1. You just want to come get this one from me, and they don't even have to waste any of your levels. I just fished it up just now as we were talking.
Well, you said that to me about 10 seconds too late.
Okay, well, then the next person that joins the world gets it then, I guess. I just kind of laugh.
Right now, my new poll is on breaking 3, luck of the C3, mending 1, and
lure 3.
Lure 3.
Yep. Okay, that's what you want.
And then vanishing whatever.
Yeah. That's why you don't want to keep hitting each other, because if you kill me, and that falls. I don't know if it'll fall. I don't know if we have it set for that, but if it's set where you can lose your stuff, you lose it. It's gone, and that's why you want to be careful. So I don't think we have it set for that, but if it was, that's what that spell does. Is you lose it, somebody can pick it up. Well, that's quite humorous that I got what you were looking for. Look at that. See, you're already fishing so much faster. So we're getting a lot of fish. I'm not getting a lot of magical stuff, but the goal is to get up to level 30, so I guess it doesn't really matter. What level are you at?
10.
You use a bunch, I take it.
Yeah, I just used 25 levels to get my.
Whoa.
Well, that's what I thought I had to do because you didn't have one until after I did it.
Did you have to mix multiple poles, or was it just one?
I mixed 2 poles.
And it took 25? Wow, that's a lot. That's okay. In the end, it'll probably be worth it. I mean, you'll be able to cast a lot more and a lot more. Hopefully get some more magical stuff.
Hey, Hoosier, I'm about to turn in. I'm going to try to go back through this stream and watch the Mike's part.
Yeah, it's like I said, about 35, 40 minutes into the stream.
Okay. All right, I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow night.
It's
All right,
on
Willie.
your 49
Not
cent
really.
poly bag.
What you say, Mike?
It's on your 49-cent poly bag.
You found it?
I said it's on your 49-cent poly bag.
Oh, okay. All right.
Night, Willie.
Good night.
All right. Doodles.
Hey, my name's not Toodles.
Oh, that's what the British say. Oh, Brett already left the stream. Actually, I'm making a box for him right now, and I got worried.
Why?
The weight, because it's like 4 pounds, up to 4 pounds, and so
For who?
to Brett,
Just give it to me.
give it to you.
Yeah.
All right.
How much stuff is it?
What's that?
How much stuff is it?
It's castle stuff, minifigs. I gotta get my minifig in there. Stuff from Butt Chop, and I'm trying to get a book in there. In fact,
A book.
Yeah. I'll go in there. Let's check it out. I was trying to fit it in one of their boxes. When are you shipping?
After fall day.
If that's okay with him. See here. Good channel. Good charge. All right. Let's go check it. Make sure my fires are out. Oh, fire's not out. Oh, that's what I had to say was are we doing fund me on Hoosier channel for what kind of cash you need to keep up your StreamYard? Asking for a friend.
I ain't worried about that, Charlie.
Well, last time I'll ask. Until you ask again.
I appreciate it, though. Lets me know you care.
Well,
We're supposed
when a
to
friend needs help, you help them.
Exactly. That's what we're here for.
Oh, you know what? Is it too late? I don't have the box, but I've got those 4x4 those I bought one, you bought me two. Those train cross tracks.
Yeah.
You want to put those in there? That'd be a fundraiser. But the reserve would be excessive.
We can do it on the next one.
All right, on the next one.
We're talking the actual the plus cross type thing, 9-volt.
No, not 9-volt. Just the double crossover.
Jude with the fat hours. Man, dude, save your money, dude. You need a hotel room.
Dude.
The double crossover is the one that Lego made, or is that someone else made?
Lego, the OG Lego double crossover. I've got 3 sets, and
wow,
I'm not. I wasn't. I was excited about them, but not anymore.
They're the RC ones, Reed.
Yeah, I got 3 too. I have 2 open and 1 sealed. So.
Oh, 1 sealed. That's.
I got them at the employee store when I moved Kevin out. That was one of the things that was in the store. I mean, it was dirt cheap too. It was kind of funny, but it was always a humorous thing because when they started showing up, some people were selling them, and it was like, you know, I mean, they have. I actually had 4 sealed. I opened 2 for whatever reason at one point, maybe a show. I traded 1 for a Mars Curiosity rover idea set, which I don't know what the hell I did with that. I wonder if I traded that again or if I sold it.
Talking about that one, right?
That's him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I paid $70 for that.
I think I probably paid under 20 for each of them or something.
I think originally they were 20. I think they were at 100 when I bought them.
Yeah, I think they were
probably close to that, Charlie.
Yeah, they were probably super. Well, the thing is, though, I think I don't even know what I even did with my Curiosity rover. I wonder if I traded that again or sold it. I wonder if I sold it in an auction or something. I have to go back and look. Could have sworn I had one. That's what I traded. Seemed like, you know, I didn't get as good at the end of the deal as I thought, but oh well. But in the end, I mean, actually, it's kind of wild. I almost need to ask the guy if he ever ended up using them to the point where you need a second one.
Hey, Hoosier, put me back up for a minute.
Hold on, I stepped away.
He stepped away. I think I'm gonna be heading to bed here real soon.
Well, I think you down. You was scrolling through stuff. I didn't want you to run across something you didn't want somebody seeing.
Hey, Bluegrass. I'll slowly
Yes.
go through, but if you see a poly bag that I don't have that you have, let me know.
Well, mind you,
There's
I'm
only
a
about
very
5.
small mobile device.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Roll back. I've got that bunny.
What bunny?
Uh, go scroll back down.
That bunny?
I believe so.
Almost looks like one of the new ones, almost newer ones.
It is. It came out in 2020.
What did I do with them?
All right, boys and girls, we're going to call it a night. Quick reminder, Saturday, 5 p.m. Eastern, will be the auction.
That's
Yes.
4 Central, right?
Yes, sir. For the 6 people that's watching, if you wasn't here at the beginning, about 30 to 40 minutes into the stream, we did a run through of the slideshow for the action items. Feel free to go check that out. Hopefully we see a bunch of people on Saturday. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, man. I got